Audio test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Audio test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Guthrie Football 2024 is brought to you by Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma and you. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. North Church Guthrie, you matter. John Vance Auto Group, where it's comfortable to buy a car. Golden Chick, the original and still the best. Mercy Hospital, your life is our life's work. South Point Baptist Church, welcome home. F&M Bank, a neighbor you can count on. S&T Oilfield Services, Joshua 24:15. Integrity Heat and Air, we work with integrity. Strive Wellness Lounge, health therapy. The Black Oak Alliance, protecting your legacy. Guthrie Bluejay Football is also brought to you by Interbank, A-Team Overhead Door, Hayes Tree Service, Guthrie Tag Agency, Hayes Funeral Home, Sonic I-35 and Highway 33, Mosquito Authority, Reese Appliance Repair, Exxon, and Merritt Roberts Farm Bureau, Oklahoma.
Welcome to Guthrie Football. The following is a production of Guthrie Football, spanning across the Blue Jay Network.
Throws it up for Dante Foster in a triple coverage. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me?
Now, let's go live to the stadium with the voice of the Blue Jays, Chris Evans, and tonight's Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
Hello and welcome to Memorial Stadium here in El Reno, Oklahoma. Guthrie Bluejay Football is on the air. Tonight, the Guthrie Bluejays take on the El Reno Indians in a key 5A2 matchup here tonight in Canadian County. This is the Bank First Bluejay Kickoff Show. Bank First is one of the safest and strongest banks in Oklahoma. Bank First has a long history of serving Guthrie. Our broadcast team tonight is a good one. We got Kel Evans, Lance Evans, and Sarah Phillips on our cameras tonight. Connor Phillips and Ronnie Phillips producing the show. Sean Silvis is on assignment today. Something UCO Hall of Fame thing. All-Americans. That's an All-American thing type deal. But that is the voice of Phil Nichols. I'm Chris Evans. We welcome you here to our broadcast. Our kickoff show brought to you by Bank First. And bring it, Phil, and we talk about getting a home playoff game, Phil. A big one last week with Noble. Check that one off, 41-14. This is another big one. You know, Guthrie will be huge favorites next week with Western Heights on Thursday. More on that later. But El Reno and Lawton got to take care of business to get a home playoff game, and then you worry about positioning with that with Carl Everett later on.
Yeah, like you said, though, Chris, last week was a big step. Tonight's big, too, obviously. We get a win here tonight. We're really in the driver's seat to secure at least that opening round home playoff game, and should be a good one tonight. I'll tell you one thing we were talking about. We'll dive deeper to this. El Reno, boy, they looked the part on the hoof. I mean, they're big kids on the front lines, get some very athletic-looking kids, tall kids on the outer edges. But, you know, we've said this before, Chris. Most games, if you look at the Blue Jays over the years, if you're just judging on how they look in pregame, we wouldn't have been favored in many of them.
No, I remember Booker T. Washington, 02, and also Ardmore in 02. When they got off the bus, I was like, it was a good season.
It was a good run.
Nothing to be ashamed with the good victory there, but that was that one of those memorable playoff runs in Guthrie football history. Perhaps maybe
the greatest,
the memorable one there, because it was the very first one that led to the 02 state championship. 07 had some great ones, but the 02 went through the schedule for that one.
Well, I don't think any team's ever faced the schedule 02 did.
Ardmore, Tennessee Central, Chickasha, and then Booker T in the finals.
Insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
So that was a fun season. Blue Jays trying to make some memories here in this season, Phil. Guthrie's had a great schedule. We'll look at El Reno's schedule here in a little bit. They played 3 teams that were better than them, lost all 3. They played 2 teams that they were better than, and they won those games. So how does Guthrie fit in that equation? We'll find out. But it'll be interesting to see. You know, you always compare Guthrie, El Reno, Shawnee in myriad of ways, from the cities to the schools, all that.
A lot of similarities, and the community feels the same as we see our cameras right now. El Reno honoring a bunch of their young cheerleaders across the way, and this is a community, much like Guthrie, supports their kids in a big way. Very active. Friday Night Lights, they'll be full over there on the other side when game time comes around, but it's, this is what it's all about. I like having El Reno back in our district. I like having Noble back. It's that throwback, right? I mean, for years. They were just mainstays every year, year in and year out, and so it's been kind of cool getting them back into the district.
Yeah, we'll look at that series history coming up here in a few moments, but we're going to take our opening timeout. It is peak week, peak night, peak week, I think, here in El Reno, as you see there on your screen. We're on the visitor side tonight, so backwards ER tonight inside Memorial Stadium. Don't go away as the Bank First Blue Jay kickoff show continues after this here from El Reno on GMP TV.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Linux products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air, it's our pleasure to serve.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years.
I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
At Mosquito and Pest Authority, our job is to keep you pest-free. Our signature mosquito control service and pest-proof barrier 360 service ensures that you aren't bothered by mosquitoes outside or pests inside. That's right, 2 brands, 2 services, only 1 visit needed. Don't believe us? We guarantee it, or we'll come back at no charge to you. No mosquitoes, no pests, no contracts, guaranteed. Call Ronnie and Sarah Phillips today at 405-916-0471. Go Blue Jays!
Tina and Stefan and the entire staff, they are who you see them be. I mean, they're genuine people. They care about people. They've spent their entire lives in healthcare.
I can honestly say I'm 65 years old, and I'm probably in the best health I've been in my whole life, to be honest with you. And it's thanks to Stefan and his staff here, because everything they've done for me is just worked tremendously.
I just highly recommend Strive to anybody who's wanting to see a real improvement in their overall health, to be quite frank, their quality of life.
Memorial Stadium here in El Reno, Bank First Blue Jay kickoff show. We await the Indians and the Jays. Guthrie 3-2 overall, 2-0 in district play. El Reno Indians enter with a 2-3 record, 1-1 in the district. More on their schedule here in a little bit. We are without partner tonight, Sean Silvis. One of his national championship teams is going to the Hall of Fame. It's not about him; it's about his team now.
Well, he's already in the Hall.
Yeah, he's already there. Yeah. But I think one of his 2 teams are in there. We get a good look there at Young Simpson. There's Young Rice getting in on the Bank First Blue Jay kickoff show. So we won't have Sean tonight, but we did bring all the wireless stuff, so we'll still be able to talk to our North Church player of the game and Coach BB in the Terry and Sugar Group post-game show. But it was an easy drive up here, Phil. We took I-35 to the Turnpike to 40. Easy drive into El Reno, and a big thank you to John Vance Motors for sponsoring our drive once again, Drive to Victory here to El Reno. And here we are, Phil, on October 11th in 80-degree weather.
I don't know how to dress in the heat.
No, it reached 90 today.
I know. It's very bad. Supposed to be 96. Did I see 96 tomorrow kickoff for the OU Texas game?
Wow, down in
it's
Big
crazy.
Yeah, so the good news, though, the sun is starting to go down a little bit early, so we'll be the field will be in shade. That will help the turf as we take a look at tonight's weather. Kickoff going to be around 84 degrees. Not much of a big factor here tonight, and we have clear skies.
Yeah, at least Ronnie has a fan. The rest of us don't, but at least Ronnie does, so he'll be comfortable.
Yeah, Ronnie got the fan right in front of him. We have one window that opens in front of you. I have 2 double windows that do not open in front of me, so it could be worse, Phil.
I don't see how.
All right. Take a look at the series history between these two programs, and this is the 51st meeting between the two programs. Guthrie, a little bit of a run right now. They first met back in 1947. Good year. My father-in-law was born in 1947.
There you go.
Guthrie has had the upper strength, the upper arm in this series, Phil.
Yeah, and of course won the last 12 of the last 13. That last game played all the way back in 2009.
Yeah, 18-0. El Reno came in. I think it was a homecoming game and took down the Jays. The Everhart kid was the quarterback.
He was a player.
And the Dolphin boys, they were state wrestling champions. They were on the offensive and defensive lines.
They were monsters.
They were a really good El Reno ball club.
Were they a semifinals team that year?
Quarter
semis. Yeah, good team, though.
They were a good team.
Yeah.
I think it might have been quarters. I don't remember El Reno making some semis.
Because that year, that very Blue Jay team that really ran that night made it to the semis that year. Kind of got on a little run of themselves, lost up at Stillwater in the semis. But it's been a long time series. Talked a little about they go all the way back to 47, and that's what I was referring to when I said it's good to have them back in district. It's fun to have those old traditional rivalries in play, in district play.
Yeah, if I remember right, the last time we played El Reno, I want to say it was 2013. They were in 5A1 for a while, and it's good to be back here in El Reno, here on the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. Going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll take a look at some stuff around the state of Oklahoma, as well as some keys to victories a little bit later on, Mercy Health Report, and a whole lot more as we get set for Guthrie and El Reno. The cheerleaders, they're getting ready. Phil's got his makeup on as well, so
I'm ready on the flyer.
Everybody should be set to go. Yep. On Phil, yours is a little bit more brighter than her.
And it's smudged right now.
Yeah,
the heat.
Yeah, so take your time out. This is the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
You need to register that brand new car? Be sure to stop in at Guthrie Tag Agency. Need a tag renewal? The Guthrie Tag Agency can help you stay up to date. If you need to update your driver's license or obtain a real ID, let the Guthrie Tag Agency help assist you. Located at 2105 South Division Street, the Guthrie Tag Agency is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to noon on the first and last Saturday of the month. For more info, call 405-282-3873.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories, not only
secure your legacy. At Black Oak Alliance, we understand that your hard work has built a future for yourself and your family. Our team of expert advisors is here to guide you through estate planning, helping you protect your assets, minimize taxes, and ensure your family's financial security. Black Oak Alliance has the experience and expertise to tailor a plan just for you. Schedule a no-cost consultation today. Visit us online at blackoakalliance.com or 405-724-6328. Black Oak Alliance, protecting your legacy.
Welcome back. Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show continues here in El Reno. We get ready for a big 5A2 matchup, and we are fighting the bandwidth, the internet tonight, so let it settle in. Hopefully everything will be okay as we move on later on the night. We don't have a hardline internet feed, so we are depending on the wireless and all that great stuff. So stay tuned. Hopefully it will be between the Jays and Indians as you take a look at Memorial Stadium. And it says Western Heights Noble. Let's see if we refresh this graphic. We'll do some online production here.
Let me know when I need to jump in, Chris.
Yeah, thank you, Phil. Always ready to go. Yep. Game notes, reload. There we go. How about some game notes here? Guthrie and El Reno. We are not having Noble and Western Heights tonight.
Not tonight.
But Coach Kelly Beebe going for win number 8 as a head coach here in Guthrie. He does have 4 career victories at Chisholm. before making some good numbers for the Jays. They look to continue tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Kelly's done a good job here, obviously, as the head coach. Before that, of course, part of 3 of those 4 Blue Jay state championships as well. And, it's just a lot of fun. Of course, head coach over in El Reno. This is his 3rd year, Chris. Russell Cook, 3rd year, 13-14 in his 3 years here. 6 straight playoff appearances, 3 losses. Piedmont, Weatherford, and Carl Albert this year. Of course, last week, that Carl Albert, that one got a hand, Chris. They ended up losing 70-0. With Carl Albert, it always seems weird to say this, but there's not a great deal of shame losing to Carl Albert big.
No.
I mean, they are something else. Continue to be that way this year.
Yeah, Carl Albert got this El Reno team by 70-0. But Carl Albert last night did give up their first points of the season. Yep. Speedbike, their kicker, 51-yard field goal last night in a victory over Noble as well. But the story from that game is Noble scored against Carl Albert.
Yeah, giving up 7 points. Season's over, Chris.
Yeah, so those are the game notes here as we get set for kickoff between the Jays and the Indians. Mentioned earlier, Guthrie 3-2 on the year. Trying to get my numbers to pop up here, Phil. But Guthrie opening loss to Tuttle. Came back, beat Duncan on the road, then lost to Blanchard. So they start off 1-2. But 2 victories over John Marshall and Noble to sit up El Reno here tonight.
Yeah, in good shape going in. I think the Blue Jays come out and play the way they're capable of playing with the schedule they have. I think they roll into that week 9 matchup with Carl Albert with those 2 losses, and I think if it plays out the way it should, have a real opportunity to secure a home playoff game this year. And once you get in the playoffs, you don't know what's going to happen.
El Reno mentioned their record, 2-3 overall. Beat Chickasha to begin the season, lost to Piedmont in a competitive game, 27-14. Went on the road, dropped to Weatherford 31-0. Rallied back in the first week of district play, beat Altus 36-31, and then that game with with Carl Albert, losing that game 70-0. And Carl Albert's put 70 points on a couple teams this year. So
I mean, they're loaded again.
They are, offensively and defensively. Yep. Take a time out, come back. Bank First Blue Jay kickoff show. We are getting closer to tonight's national anthem. A little bit later on, we'll have tonight's keys to victory as well. This is the Bank First Blue Jay kickoff show.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. You're lost out there and you're all alone. A light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
Person that's really there to help me, not to pressure me to buy a car, but to help me. I've sent a lot of people to John. They make you feel like they were very, very glad you bought a car from John Vance.
John Vance Auto Group, it's all true.
John Vance Auto Group.
Mercy Hospital Logan County is here for you with our new Senior Life Solutions program designed specifically for older adults facing challenges like depression, anxiety, and grief. In partnership with Senior Life Solutions, Mercy Hospital offers compassionate, evidence-based mental health care. Our team are ready to help you or your loved ones improve their mental well-being. Call 405-260-4173 today to learn more of how Senior Life Solutions can make a difference.
Welcome back, GMP TV. Bank First Blue Jay kickoff show. Guthrie Brewing Company, Phil, just opened up their doors in downtown Guthrie. They are streaming us live, so cool to have them.
Great.
Good to have the Blue Jay games on their TVs.
Yeah, been open 2 weeks. I've eaten there 72 times. Love what Paul and his staff's doing a lot of good things. Very, very happy for them, happy for the community, and happy for my tummy. They got great food there, all the drinks you could ever want.
And also, Cimarron National has a little party event out there, and one of our friends was going to go out there if the Guthrie game was going to be on the TVs. And they said, yes, we're 2 steps ahead of you. Guthrie will be on our TV. So hello to everybody at Cimarron National Golf Course as well.
You bet.
And big thank you to everybody. They carry our games then downtown. Let's go downstairs with tonight's national anthem. And there was tonight's national anthem. Well done there by the El Reno Marching Band. Our camera crew capturing all the sights and sounds here inside Memorial Stadium as we get set for the Jays and Indians. Take a look at the South Point Baptist Church scoreboard here tonight, Phil. Midwest City, Bishop McGinnis, those are two probably playoff teams, but Midwest City trying to find their way offensively. Collinsville also trying to find their way offensively. And you look at the schedule, a lot of heavy favorites tonight across Class 5A.
Yeah, I mean, there's no games really that I could see that you go, oh, well, that's one we got to really pay attention to.
Maybe Guthrie, El Reno.
Well, I mean, out of all of them, that's probably the one that more people are looking at with questions than anything. And I don't think there's a lot of questions. There's questions. I mean, this isn't a game we can just come in and show up and you're going to win.
Right.
I mean, this will be a 4-quarter football game, I think. So it should be a lot of fun. And, you want those kind of games. I mean, especially with a young team like we've got, you want to get them in situations where they're challenged, they're pushed. They have to learn a little bit about themselves, make adjustments. Saw that last week against Noble. I thought the adjustments made in the second half were tremendous. I think the kids really responded. I think we learned a lot about our kids last week, and I liked what we saw.
Captains making their way out onto the field. I think we got a 90-second break. We can get in here real quick. Do we run it? We're going to stay here. We're going to take a break right here, come back. Coin toss between the Jays and the Indians. This is the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
When garage door problems occur, don't call a kind of service company or maybe a repair guy. Call Paul Creed at A-Team Overhead Door. Paul owns and operates his company and has over 15 years of experience in residential and commercial overhead door service. Paul provides all garage door services from repairs to installations. With free estimates, Paul will work with you to decide the best possible solution for your garage door or opener problems. Call A-Team Overhead Door today, 405-642-7065.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma Streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
For over 17 years, Jason Reese at Reese Appliance Repair has been the trusted name in our community when it comes to keeping your home appliances running smoothly. From refrigerators and washers to dryers and stoves, Jason provides expert repair services without the high prices of big-name companies.
Hi, I'm Jason Reese.
And I'm Marsha Reese.
And this is our son, Brayson Reese, and we are the owners of Reese's Appliance Repair. Call us for all your appliance needs, 405-819-8293.
The rights to this broadcast have been granted by Guthrie Public Schools. Any rebroadcast or republication of the programming without the written consent of Guthrie Public Schools is strictly prohibited.
Welcome back, Memorial Stadium. Captains at midfield. We'll get that report here in a second. There you see the official. And real quickly, before we get this, as we see the coin toss here, looks like the Blue Jays will defer. So the Jays looks like they won the toss. And Guthrie will defer to the second half. So good job there by the Jays. Coin toss has been good for Guthrie this year.
What do you say? Tails never?
Fails.
Never fails.
And one of the captains tonight, Phil, as we get into our Mercy Health report, right there on number 2, Greg Stevenson, 5'8", 130-pound senior. Got a big hit in the scrimmage in Elgin. Was out for a while, but he's back in uniform tonight.
It's good to see Greg out there. I'm glad he's out as a captain, but I saw him at Walmart. Greg works a part-time job at Walmart, and he said, Mr. Nichols, I'm back.
Yeah.
So it was good to see and happy for him, and he'll help out at that wide receiver position, no doubt about it.
Absolutely. So great job there, Greg Stevenson. That is our Mercy Health report here tonight. As you see the Blue Jays getting ready to run out on to Memorial Stadium here in just a few seconds as we get set for the Jays and Indians. El Reno also to our left, getting ready to run out onto the field as well. Your school, your field, our game. That's creative.
That's
I like
a good
that.
sign.
That's a good one. Looks like the Jays
the kids ripped a little hole so they could see.
We got to break through. And here come the Blue Jays and the camera guy. Can he survive week 6
Don't get hit.
of the football season? Everybody's running with their heads up, so that's always a good sign here. And we're in a visiting press box just above the fans. The coaches and our film crew are above us as El Reno across the way makes their way out onto the field. So we're getting close to kicking this one off as we head to our keys to victory here tonight for both teams, the Jays and the Indians. For the Blue Jays, got to establish Elijah Smith and Colton Carlock early in this one.
Yeah, these are the guys, right? Blue Jays, you get them established, get them going, good things happen. Got to set the tone early.
You're the favorites.
The Blue Jays, and then got to stop the run. El Reno's going to be a team that's going to line up in that I formation, come at you. Try to play power football, which does bode well for the Blue Jays typically defensively. So you're going to see power against power tonight.
Tonight, El Reno got to get the running game established. I know that's the hardest task for any team against Guthrie, but you got to do that, I think, for this team. Got to win the field position. Guthrie's been great in field position this year. And force the Jays to throw on third down. Nobody likes to throw on third down, so get them in those situations. Those are your keys to victory here tonight for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays, as you see, traveling gray pants, white jersey tops, blue numbers, and the gray helmets. Yes, I do too as well.
It's clean.
Coaches in the white polos with the G's. Those look good.
Yep.
There you see big Kellen Herzl, the junior linebacker. A great season. Everything defensively runs through Kellen Herzl.
I think Kellen will have a big game tonight. That run happy El Reno plays right in. And I talked to Kellen's daddy, Jason Herzl, before the game. He said, man, he's chomping at the bit. He said, all this passing, Dad, all this passing. So he's ready to get in there and see a run offense. He's going to get a heavy dose of that tonight.
What is it about linebackers like Kellen Herzl, the nicest person,
sweetest boy
on the earth,
and it's a junkyard dog when the game starts?
Yeah, ain't that amazing?
That's what good ones are.
Yeah.
I mean, I always look at like guys like Mike Singletary, right? Look in the NFL.
Yeah.
He'd be interviewed off the field, sweet, smart, those little round glasses.
Yep.
Well, what a nice man. And then he's just a junkyard dog the second he gets on the field. But it's a lot of fun.
There you see the Guthrie High School marching band making their way inside Memorial Stadium. Good to have them here tonight, as we should have some good crowd noise tonight with a band on our side and our fans just below us. And we're glad to have you here tonight on GMP TV. That wraps up the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. Big thank you to our great friends at Bank First. It all starts with Laverne and Tina over there. Big thank you. Yeah, absolutely. We get set for the S&T Oilfield Services kickoff. Jays won the toss and defer to the second half, so we'll be kicking right to left on your mobile device or your television. Glad to have you tonight as we get set for Guthrie and El Reno, a classic 5A2 showdown. Guthrie trying to win 3 ball games in a row. Approaching the football, and we're underway here in El Reno. The ball will bounce inside the 10, picked up at the 5. Good job to stay on his feet, and will not get to the 15-yard line. So we talk about winning field position. Guthrie has it on opening kickoff.
Yeah, good job there by the kickoff team. Stayed in their lanes, followed their assignments, set the Blue Jay defense up in a good situation to come out. Like we talked, Chris, this El Reno team, we expect them to line up, try to run that football, establish a running game. Blue Jay defense, I think, all week's been chomping at the bit. They know that. These kids, they love to defend the run. So I think the Blue Jay defense is going to come out and try to set a tone themselves defensively against that running attack.
Indians will run the football on play number 1, and getting out near the 20-yard line for the Indians be a couple-yard pickup on the carry for the Indians is number 25, Pruitt Lathan, the senior, on the tackle for the Jays. Tackle number 1 right there, Clayton Carpenter.
Clayton having a great junior year. Of course, came back from that knee injury, a sophomore campaign, had a big interception against Blanchard. Has done a lot of good things defensively for the Blue Jays.
El Reno in their traditional home uniforms. Quarterback for the El Reno Indians, number 9, Cook Rustin. He's a 5'11", 170-pound junior. As we have a flag on the field, it is a false start against the Indians.
Yeah, you take a look at this Blue Jay defense. You haven't seen that many people stacked in the box all year for the Blue Jays. Yeah. I mean, it looks odd, Chris. We're used to seeing everybody spread out. And boy, I tell you, I really expect this. We're going to get a good opportunity to see what this Blue Jay defense is all about. Of course, it's the same defense held Tuttle to -1 yards rushing in 0 weeks. So they're very capable against the run.
Indians line up here on second down. They'll go against the grain across the 15, lunging toward the 16, just a couple yards, and El Reno will have a second down and still behind the chains.
Yeah, I mean,
third down.
Yeah, you're seeing it there, exactly what we're talking about. And Blake Dole's out there on defense as well. Blake's one of those kids. I love me some Blake Doles. Does it offensively, does it defensively. He's just, when I see him, Chris, it throws me back to all the great, just hard-nosed football players the Blue Jays have had over the years. He's the mold, right? He follows that mold of Blue Jay players. Just a tough kid, can do whatever you want him to do.
Third down and 12. The Indians need around the 27-yard line. They'll throw for the first time tonight, just lunging up in the air. Has a man with a step, but not much there on the incomplete pass. Pruitt Dalen, the 6', 180-pound senior, was the intended receiver. And El Reno is going to have to punt the football on their opening drive as Guthrie looks to go 3 and out with a successful punt here.
Yeah, and again, special teams. We've seen Colton Carlock return a punt for a touchdown this year. He's had some other big runs on special teams as well. He's a weapon back there for the Blue Jays. If he gets an opportunity where they're punting from, this could bode very well for the Blue Jay offense setting that up.
Yeah, Colton Phil set up at his own 47-yard line as will be punted inside the 5. It's a poor punt. It'll go out of bounds in around the 35-yard line. And we talked about field position, and Guthrie wins it on the opening drive both ways, offensively and defensively.
Yeah, and you saw there the respect they have for Colton in that punt return game. Young man lined up, kicking it away from Colton. Of course, kicked it off the side of his foot. Sets the Blue Jays up, as you said, in great field position for the offense.
Right at the 36-yard line. Here comes the Blue Jays. Colton Carlock, senior quarterback. On his left hip pocket is the junior running back, Elijah Smith. El Reno shows a 5-man front. It will go to Carlock on the left side as he goes across the 30 up near the 28-yard line. 8 positive yards on play number 1.
Now, which one thing you will notice, El Reno on both sides of the ball is going to look much larger than the Blue Jays because they are. Yeah. Of course, many times in that situation, giving up some quickness up front, and I think that's one thing you'll see the Blue Jays exposed tonight.
And Carlock slapped the hands, and it looked like it made El Reno jump, and it is, and that will be a first down against the Indians. So Guthrie, 8-yard play, then a penalty by the Indians as we check it out there on the integrity replay. The 2 linemen for El Reno jumping in.
Yeah, Blue Jays going to set the tone here. You'll see the Blue Jays run the ball. And, listen, Blue Jays, much like El Reno, they like to run the football. We're going to see until a team can show that they're going to stop the run. That's what they're going to choose to do.
Flag left, move over to the right. Lead block for Elijah Smith, who's going to carry the pile across the 15-yard line. Elijah Smith with almost a 10-yard run as he gets down to the 15. It'll be second down and short.
Yeah, Blue Jays showing some dominance up front. I want to say hi, Chris. Eli Maroney.
Okay.
Giving a shout out here. Of course, Eli, one of the best to ever do it for the Blue Jays on the defensive side of the ball. One of the best pass rushers, has 4 million sacks in his career for the Blue Jays.
Carlock across the 10, Phil, is a 5 into the end zone, and the Blue Jays on the board first here tonight in Memorial Stadium of El Reno.
Yeah, you saw right there that line continues to establish dominance up front, and Carlock on the scoreboard early. Finish my thought on Eli, Chris. Playing college football in Winfield, Kansas right now, doing good things, continuing his career for the Blue Jays. One of my favorite kids. Remember we talked about him? Static. Listens to Static before he plays sporting events.
Number 4 on the career sack list for the Guthrie Blue Jays in a career. Strive Wellness Lounge PAT. Carl Miller on for that. Kick is up, and it is good. Jays on top 7-0, and a picture-perfect start in El Reno. Timeout. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Blue Jays student-athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma, or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Well, if you blinked, you missed it. Guthrie on top, 7-0. The defense forces a 3-and-out. And then 3 plays later, offensively, Guthrie's in the end zone. Scoring summary coming up here after the S&T Oilfield Services kickoff. Jays will send out Jesus Torres, big 53 to kick this one to the near side. Fair catch called for around the 25-yard line. It'll be first down 10 for the El Reno Indians. Blue Jays, John Vance Motor scoring summary. Again, if you blinked, you missed it. Guthrie, 3 plays, 36-yard drive, less than a minute. Carlock with the touchdown.
Yeah, I got up there, got on him early. Blue Jays on the scoreboard for the first tonight. Really showed some dominance up front with the running game. Now, Chris, one thing, when you give a shout-out to the great Eli Maroney, and he was a great one, then you got, I didn't know who JV Thinks was, but I do now, another really good Blue Jay, Josh Varnell. Josh, great Blue Jay linebacker himself.
Sure was. Yeah. Helped a little Herzl on the way as El Reno will run it again. And just a couple of yards there. And again, El Reno, you got to get that running game going. Yeah. It's going to be tough, but you got to just stay with it. I don't think the passing game is one of the strong points for El Reno so far this year. So they're going to have to try to find something that a lot of teams haven't been able to do in the last 20 years.
Yeah, 20 years. I mean, getting rushing yards against the Blue Jays is a tall task. There's no doubt about it. Of course, if El Reno had Guthrie great Jalen Harper, he was pretty good at carrying the football. Welcome Jalen as well, watching the game tonight from Emporia State University.
Indians will run along the left side. Probably their best play of the night so far from their running back, Pruitt-Lathan. On the tackle for the Blue Jays, Skylar Scammon. And as we check it out on Integrity Heat and Air Replay, got the corner there, Phil.
Yeah, and that's what they're going to have to do, try to get that edge. Yards up in between the big ugly is going to be hard to come from. They're going to have to be able to get the edge and pick up yards on the outside if they're going to have success with that running game tonight.
12-yard pickup for Lathan. It is their first down of the night. They'll go back to Latham between the tackles and maybe 1 yard at the 40-yard line. It'll bring up second down and long. As you see, bottom of the pile, Caden White getting off the bottom of that. He's had a good senior campaign.
Yes.
And I've been calling Caden White's name, and after the homecoming, there was some homecoming downtown parties. I saw Caden with his mom. I was like, oh,
you didn't know Lori was his mama?
I didn't put it together.
Yeah. He's Chris's daddy. Lori is mama. He's having a very nice young man. I was talking to him yesterday at the Guthrie Brewery. Was there picking up a pizza, and he went to carry it out. I said, good Lord, that's the biggest pizza I've ever seen. That thing's huge.
I saw Caden White last night. The Guthrie Lady Jays softball program beat El Reno twice to win the regional and qualified for the state tournament for next week. Details on that coming out on this weekend. We'll talk about the Lady Jays here in a little bit. But, saw Caden White there last night as the Lady Jays went there to celebrate. So
good kiddo.
I was like, oh, my gosh, I never put two together. He grew up on me.
Yeah.
And I know Lori's watching, I think, in Texas as the El Reno Indians will get into Guthrie territory. Tackle, but it will be a first down for the Indians.
Yeah, they've came out and saying, you know what, we run the football too, and doing a good job right now on this drive. 2 first downs against the Blue Jay defense. That will drive Coach Kelly Beebe crazy.
8-yard pickup there. First snap coming for El Reno on Guthrie's side of the football. 6th play of this drive. Everything on the ground as we expected here from this El Reno offense, looking for their 3rd victory of the year. Indians will come to the near side, and that pass was in the neighborhood of a couple of Indians, but pass was over the heads of 17 of Mouse Avery and Carter Xavier.
Don't really understand. I mean, I get you try to throw the ball to make them honor that, but come out, you get 2 first downs driving the ball, the smash mouth football, and you try to throw it, and now they find themselves 2nd and 10. You don't want to be in that situation. Blue Jays get a stop here. What would I would expect to be a run, put them in 3rd and long.
Indians will keep it with the quarterback, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. So now feel like they're throwing on first down and trying to run it over the left tackle. Now you're in a 3rd down and 9 situation.
Yeah, you 3rd and long situation. Now you kind of have to throw the football, which isn't your strongest point offensively. So we'll see what happens here. But I do believe, I think that's just a misjudgment. I just think you continue to run the ball if you're the Indians. Try to continue to have some success like you have on this drive, but 3rd and long's never good.
Big 77 Gamble Smith clogging up some holes on that defensive line. Indians will run the football on 3rd down, and they will be shy of the first down by 6, maybe 7 yards. Rushing there on the right side was Grayson Antoine. He's a sophomore running back. I think El Reno was just trying to get some positive yards to set up this 4th down.
Yeah, I mean, they're 2-3 on the year. It's a district game, big district game, down by 7. Blue Jays came out and showed they move the ball at will offensively. So they're definitely in 4-down territory here. We'll see if the Blue Jays can get a big stop on 4th down.
Ball can be snapped at the 42. El Reno needs about the 36, maybe the 37.5-yard line. Indians will try to stretch it out. Tripping up in the backfield for the Indians was, again, Antoine. And El Reno punts it on their opening drive, and they turn it over on downs on their 2nd offensive possession. Check out the replay.
What here? I didn't know what Big did. Who got it? Did he just trip?
Yep.
Oh, dadgummit. Tough. Those turf monsters, they come out of nowhere.
Got you last week.
Well, they get me every time I get out of bed, Chris. Doesn't even have to be on turf. It's a sad state of affairs at the Nichols house.
Blue Jays will set up camp at their own 44-yard line. Almost on that far hash mark from the visitor sideline anyway. Carlock kept that. Good read there. Breaks the tackle. Now cuts it as he'll get to midfield into El Reno territory, getting down to the 48-yard line. It shows how tough it is to bring down number 3.
He's shifty as all daylights, I tell you. He's a very patient runner, too, Chris. I mean, he will really wait and let things come to him. Not necessarily great breakaway speed. I mean, he's got good speed. Yeah, but he's not somebody that's going to run away from him, but he'll make a lot of people miss.
Yeah, that 65-yard touchdown run last week in the victory over John Marshall.
Yeah.
Was it John Marshall? It was not John Marshall. It was a home game. It was so long ago. Yeah. Hand off to Elijah Smith as he'll get to the El Reno 45-yard line.
Elijah, another young man's had a very, very good year. Just continues to get better every ball game. Gets plenty of touches. He's a kid that's going to continue to grow. Of course, we talked about Jalen joining us tonight on the show from Emporia State. You know, you don't replace a kid like Jalen. I mean, he was a special running back. Did a lot of things for the Blue Jays. Of course, Jalen was a wide receiver for the Blue Jays. Due to injuries, comes in his junior year, kind of sets the world on fire. Had that great senior campaign. Now finds himself at Emporia State. Oh!
First down and 10. Intended pass for the Blue Jays, Doles, and he goes off the fingertips into the hands of Rainwater, but it looks like it may have hit the turf first. Jace Rainwater, boy, what a game he had last week with 2 touchdowns in the victory over Noble.
Drace had a tremendous see right here if we got the shot. Boom.
Off the fingertips.
Let's see if we got replay.
It looked like a catch from here. Oh, great job, officials.
Yeah, great job. Camera, too, right there.
Yeah, we were talking. I was talking with Paul and Becca Creed on the way into the stands. 8-team overhead door, and they were talking about they love the replays. I said, we are getting spoiled with these replays. Yeah. Carlock is spoiling us on this play as he's going to be thrown out of bounds, but not after a huge run for the senior quarterback.
You saw what we were just talking about there, right? I mean, he's a kid that's patient. Saw a seam, got out there, but even when he was downfield, waiting, trying to set people up with his eyes, but you'll see it here. Very patient behind his blockers. Great job by the skinny lineman out front. Good effort. Blue Jays are in business deep in the El Reno territory again.
28-yard run for Carlock. Earlier in the game, he had a 15-yard touchdown. It's first down and 10. 5th play of this drive. Guthrie went 36 yards on their opening drive. Now trying to cash in on a 56-yard drive. 3.5 to play in the first quarter. Carlock with Smith on his right side. 3 receivers to the far boundary. About as far as you can get. We have whistles and a delay a game on the Blue Jays. So their first penalty of the night will back them up.
Yeah, Blue Jays right now offensively kind of have their way with them, and I want to say this, Yogi, you talked about Becca and Paul Creed. Yogi came in last week at the center position, had the injury to our starting center.
Gilbert.
Yeah, I was watching his first few snaps. You could tell that with more confidence.
Carlock breaks a tackle, got an outrun 2 Indians, and he cannot do it. He gets down to the 1-yard line. First and go, Blue Jays.
Yeah, but Yogi's, you watch his snaps, Chris, getting back there a little crisper. Got all the snaps this week in practice. Good job here, as you can see on the integrity here in replay. I thought he got in. Obviously he didn't, but or did he? Yeah. Or did he?
One more time. That was a touchdown.
That's a touchdown, boys.
That's a touchdown. Our camera crew caught it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our camera crew single-handedly may be the reason that they have instant replay in high school football going forward.
Touchdown, Blue Jays. It's Colton Carlock, I do believe, with the touchdown run, his second of the night.
Yeah, there it is. Moving the ball at will on the ground right now against the El Reno Indians, and Colton off to another great start. 2 touchdowns already this evening. You'll also see Colton play some defense, play all the special teams. Kind of Mr. Everything for the Blue Jays this year.
Carl Miller on for the Stripe Wellness Lounge PAT. Trying to go 2 for 2 here tonight. Rainwater gets the hold. It's up and it's good. Guthrie now leads this game by a score of 14-0. Take a timeout from El Reno, Oklahoma. This is Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
Founded in 2009, Terra Insure Group exists to serve the residents of Guthrie and the surrounding communities by delivering quality insurance coverage at the fairest possible rate. TIG isn't captive to one single carrier. The staff at Terra Insure Group, Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, Lisa Engel, Sarah Bowling, and Libby Wano, offer over 100 years of combined insurance experience. Call 405-293-4880 or visit them online at tigok.com.
At Hayes Funeral Home, we take great pride in caring for our families and community and have committed to providing you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. Honoring your loved one is our top priority, and part of that is assisting you to help deal with the grief during difficult times. Everyone's needs are different, and for that reason, families can entrust their loved ones' wishes to our family. We have a wide range of resources to support you not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. Visit them online today at hayesfh.com.
Well, it appeared Carlock got in the end zone the first time. They couldn't deny him the second time. Guthrie on the board, 2 for 2 for the offense. Back to the kicking team here for the Jays. Fair catch, called for and hauled in inside the 25-yard line. As the Blue Jays go on another John Vance Motor scoring summary, Phil.
Yeah, Blue Jays yet again, 6 plays, 56 yards. Took a minute 46. Carlock on that 1-yard touchdown run, as Chris said. PAT good. Blue Jays up now, 14-0. I think one thing you're going to see, of course, El Reno had a little success, got 2 first downs on that last offensive series of theirs, running the ball. You'll see in-game adjustments for that, what they're having success with. And tell you, Blue Jay defensive coaches do as good a job as anybody making in-game adjustments on the running game.
Between the tackles, Indians will get maybe a yard up to the 28-yard line, still trying to stay with their running game between the tackles. The best success they've had is outside the tackles, though.
Yeah, no question. When they've got outside, they've had some luck. Tough yardage up in the middle, as Chris just said. But, you'll see, of course, good shot there of Clayton. He does a very good job against the run, can also draw back in coverage, does a good job. Our defensive backs are getting better every week. I know they've had some tough ball games because they've had to win against some really good passing quarterbacks, but they're continuing to get better.
El Reno tries a little bit of misdirection, just trying to trick this Blue Jay defense a little bit, but everyone stays home, sound defensive football. El Reno will lose a yard back to the 28, so it's going to be 3rd down and 9.
I saw Mr. Officer getting off the bottom of the pile. We were talking during pregame. We saw him walking out as one of the captains. I said, man, he's had a heck of a year. He's really doing a great job. First to the ball carrier, then Doles there, and a host of other Blue Jays cleaning it up. But it seems like every year for the Blue Jays, you always have that one kid that has a breakout year on the D-line.
Yeah, and you heard Coach Beebe last week as the Indians wanted to throw, nothing there. There's a flag thrown. Now they'll take off and run with this. The quarterback popped hard. at the 30-yard line. Caden White with the hit. We'll check the flag here in a second. But Coach Beebe talked about how Alfred Offers getting his chance here this year, but could have played for many, many teams the last couple of years.
Yeah, he's a player. Of course, you talk about guys like Eli Maroney up front. You know, that defensive line last year was special. Just a tremendous defensive line last year for the Blue Jays.
The play ended at the 30-yard line, but there was a flag thrown in around the area of holding, and it is a holding call against El Reno. But Eli Plagg and Caden White had such a great play defensively that Guthrie can afford to decline that penalty and force a punt here on 4th down.
Well, in that last play, the El Reno quarterback took a hard shot from White. That'll make you not want to run the ball.
Makes you maybe want to run it or throw it. Second punt, a little bit better, but again, angled away from the Blue Jay return man. This one's out of bounds at the Guthrie 49-yard line. So Guthrie with great field position. First one was at El Reno's 36, then Guthrie's 44, and now at Guthrie's 49.
Yeah, very good field position every offensive series to start with. And, you know, Ronnie, the nucleus, as we like to call him, was talking to number 17. I just went blank. I'm getting old, Chris.
Max
Help me
Vaughn?
out, Max Vaughn. Max says, man, I got to get in the end zone. This is the weekend I get in the end zone. So we'll see if Max can get going. Well, of course, this running game keeps working so well.
That's going to take a forward pass.
Max ain't going to get a lot of shots, but well, he is a capable young man.
1st and 10. 5 receivers in the formation for Guthrie. All that to set up Carlock's run play. Gets into El Reno's territory. Out of bounds around the 47-yard and 4-yard pickup for Colton Carlock, who has 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, Colton's off to a great start, and none of that would be possible if it wasn't for the great blocking up front and by those wide receivers downfield. They do this receiving core. And that's something Blue Jays have always prided themselves on, having very, very efficient, very good blocking wide receivers. That continues with this squad.
Trips receiver says about as far as from the offensive line you can get. El Reno jumps, but not far enough for a flag. And now Carlock will look at the offensive coaches with the play call here. Still 3 seconds on the play clock. Got to snap it here about right now. They do. Inside handoff to Elijah Smith. Runs into a brick wall. Back to the line of scrimmage. Let's bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, good job defensively there by El Reno. Going to put the Blue Jays in, looks about 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7 situation. And
here comes Dalen Rice checking into the lineup. Elijah off the field, number 14 into the ball game. Dalen Rice, the sophomore quarterback, has shared snaps in every game this year with Colton Carlock. And Carlock puts on the receiving gloves, Phil, inside slot.
Yeah, and Dalen had a really good game last week throwing that ball. A couple touchdown passes himself last week. Continue to get better every week.
Dalen the throw on 3rd down, steps up. He's going to take off and run for it, breaks a tackle, and that's going to be good enough for a Blue Jay 1st down. He needed about 7 yards. He gets 8 yards, and Dalen Rice showing some grit of not going down on contact.
Yeah, showing some moxie there. It's good to see Dalen, just a sophomore. We've said it all year. He's not scared, and the moment's not too big for him. He's an athlete, great baseball player as well. Grew up around the game, grew up on the field with the Blue Jays. You saw that toughness right there by Dalen.
Saw Dalen last night eating dinner with his girlfriend, Phil. You heard it here first. Carlock will run, and he will go down about the 34, maybe the 33-yard line. I don't know if I'm breaking any news to any parents out there, but
broke news for me because now I got some ammo to come at him with. Yeah, that's all part of that high school experience.
Yep. And that will be the end of quarter number 1. What a quarter it was for the Blue Jays. In the end zone twice, playing that great defense. Come back, 2nd quarter action. Guthrie leads at 14-0. This is Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
Cheeseburger. I got the pickles.
Order up on the Sonic cheeseburger.
You got cheesecake and you got ice cream. So when you put the 2 of those together, does that make it one thing?
I'm not even listening to you right now.
I know. Sonic cheesecake blast.
I'm really having an experience here. This is
Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33.
There's one big difference between Vance Auto Group and the other dealers: transparency. We show all the discounts and rebates on our website long before you arrive. See your monthly payment, your current vehicle's value, Carfax, and everything about the vehicle you're interested in buying. You can even buy any vehicle, new or pre-owned, without leaving home, right from our website. Buy with transparency at the John Vance Auto Group.
John Vance Auto Group.
Memorial Stadium in El Reno. Hey, the Guthrie Band has a lot to smile about here tonight. I think that's Mr. Silvis, his parents at UCO tonight.
Very good.
Some Hall of Fame banquets. So we will not have our partner in crime tonight in Sean Silvis. Blue Jays 2 touchdowns and great field position here for a third score as we get set for quarter number 2. Second down and 5. Doles and Plagg will flip from the left side to the right side of the line of scrimmage. Dalen will hand it off to Carlock. Flag in the backfield. This one's probably coming back as Carlock runs for 14 yards, but it looks like it's going to be second down and 10. Yep. Officials already put the holding call to the press box.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes in that position, that's usually the call.
Again, we're on the visitor side, so the official always looks at the home press box, obviously. So we'll have his back to our broadcast tonight.
So far, been impressed with this crew, the third team on the field.
Yep.
It's good to see. No helicopter this week, Chris.
Yeah.
The bars, I mean, it's kind of sad. Bar was set pretty hard. We had 50 cows, we had helicopter, we had battle rattle, we had a sitting U.S. senator.
How do you top that? I mean,
we'd have to get President Trump to come.
Okay,
yeah, that'd be the only way.
Okay. 10-yard penalty. So Guthrie really behind the chains. We'll see if they go through the air here. Dalen to throw. Pass is caught over the middle to Jace Rainwater inside the 35 down to the 33. What a game he had last week, Phil, number 4.
Yeah, we talked about Jace, player of the game, North Church player of the game last week. You know, I told his dad, Robbie, tonight, I said that catch, the second best catch I've ever seen since I've been following Guthrie Bluejay football. But he does more than just catch. Great blocker of the ball, plays special teams. Does it all for the Blue Jays. Jace, a heck of a football player. 11-yard pickup on Jace's first reception of the night. Dalen stays in pistol formation. Carlock, Dalen's knee was almost down. Carlock will not get the first down. He's down at the 31-yard line, just a 1-yard pickup. Dalen's knee was almost down for a big loss. Now Guthrie bringing in their jumbo package here on 4th down and 3. Yeah, you get some meat and potatoes in the backfield here. Going to go get it. You'll see right here. Right. Yeah, our cameras caught it. The good guys got away with one. We'll take it. Our camera crew. They're so good. I'm telling you. A little too good sometimes. 4th and 3. Doles will run for the first down. Doles will have the first down, and he wants a whole lot more. Doles from 33 yards out. Strike out the Guthrie High School marching band. What a run. Yeah, great job by Blake. I mean, he's such a tough kid. And we talked in the pregame, Chris, you and I were talking. I said, I think we'll continue to see Doles get more and more involved in the offense. We've seen that tonight. Of course, he had a breakout year last year as a junior. Caught a lot of balls last year, ran the ball when needed. But like we said, he's just kind of Mr. Guthrie football, does a little bit of everything. Another Strive Wellness Lounge PAT here for Carl Miller. His first one to our right tonight. He's 2 for 2 on the left. Can he get the 1 for 1 on the right? It's a good snap. It's a great hold. And the kick is good. Jays up top, 21-0. Blake Doles muscles our way into the break. This Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
Mercy Hospital Logan County is here for you with our new Senior Life Solutions program designed specifically for older adults facing challenges like depression, anxiety, and grief. In partnership with Senior Life Solutions, Mercy Hospital offers compassionate, evidence-based mental health care. Our team are ready to help you or your loved ones improve their mental well-being. Call 405-260-4173 today to learn more of how Senior Life Solutions can make a difference. Blake Doles needed 3 yards for the first down. Instead, he gets 33 yards.
as the Jays increase their lead 21-0. Almost threw out a Chase Doles there for just a brief second. His older brother, great offensive lineman for the Blue Jays from years past.
Very unselfish player himself. Played a lot of positions for the Blue Jays. Moved around. Played running back, linebacker his whole career. Moved to the line when we needed him. Those Doles boys, they're team guys.
Absolutely.
There's no doubt about it.
Jesus will kick left to right this time. This one a little bit deeper. The Indians will retrieve this one all the way back at the 9-yard line. Here's the return out to the 25. And on the return there was Kerry Xavier, the senior. As we take a look at the Blake Doles 33-yard run, Phil.
Yeah, great job. As you said, power through number 4, arm tackle. Didn't wrap. You're not going to bring him down doing that. Into the golden goalpost for Doles. He's just a good one to watch.
Blue Jay scoring summary. It was a quick one, Phil. Guthrie needs 7 plays to go 51 yards. And we saw the Doles highlight run his first touchdown here tonight. John Vance Auto Group, where it's comfortable to buy a car. Alpha officer ready to get to work. One hand down, looking to get in the backfield. Indians throw. First completion caught at the line of scrimmage, and they'll get some nice yards after that out across the 40-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to move the chains, pick up of about 15 for the Indians. I tell you, it's just so hard to defend the pass at any level. But, boy, it really gets magnified at the high school level. If you can throw the ball, you're going to have some success.
14-yard reception for the Indians. First down on first down. Indians will have a couple receivers to the near side. A halfback on the left side. They run toward the left side. It's the quarterback going up to the 41-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup. They'll bring up second down and 9. Number 9, Kellen Herzl on the tackle. And boy, if you're Kellen Herzl and you know El Reno is going to run the football a super majority of the time, just kind of pin those ears back, fill your gaps, but you can kind of go right after him.
Yeah, he's looking to have a big night and is off to a great start so far. I will say this about the Reno pass game. They're not a team that's going to go vertical on you.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to put it out in the flats, hopefully make somebody miss, go pick up some yards, maybe get lucky and break one.
They will throw here, rolling out. No one is open downfield. That is a coverage sack. Good job. There was a tight end that was underneath, or is that a lineman? That might be a lineman downfield, but there was great coverage downfield by the Blue Jay defensive backs.
Yeah, and you saw Kellen there. Good job getting over to the sideline, made the tackle on the quarterback, brings up, sets up that 3rd and 11, that 3rd and long situation again. See here, great job by Kellen going sideline to sideline.
Number 9 running the football. Number 9 tackling the football. Lost a yard, so it's 3rd down and 11 on the ground. El Reno, first Jay missed. There's a flag. Big collision on the near side. Caden White went helmet to helmet with Antoine. But there is a flag, and it is against El Reno. Ronnie says number 44 might have got caught, I think. First Grant, he's a freshman if it is 44. Yep, there it was. Bottom of your screen right in the middle there. Blue Jay there at the 45, about to get held. Yeah, had the hands up early. That one will cost of course, Guthrie can decline that penalty like they did on the previous drive and set up a 4th down and 8 play.
Yeah, Blue Jays defense is playing a heck of a good ball game right now. Boy, how good of a you want to know if number 15 White is afraid of contact? Well, he's not. You saw it on that last play. He came up there and laid it in. El Reno running back gave as good as he got, but boy, I tell you, a nice collision there.
Pruitt Dalen, the punter for El Reno, a high but yet short punt. What bounce will it take? It'll take a huge El Reno bounce.
A huge El Reno bounce.
And it will go all the way down to the 25-yard line. Guthrie's worst field position of the night by far. It'll be at the 25-yard line, but El Reno, for the 3rd time out of 4 drives, has to punt the football away.
Yeah. Decent field position, good job for the El Reno defense. Like you said, the best situation they've been in all night. Of course, the way the Blue Jay offense has been able to move the ball on the ground and throwing the ball effectively, this could just prolong the inevitable also. For the Blue Jays.
21-0, Carlock back at quarterback. Elijah Smith, the running back. Plagg and Doles will flip from the left to the right side. See if Guthrie runs to the right side with Elijah Smith. They fake that and run with Carlock, trying to get that one-on-one matchup, and El Reno is going to win that down this time.
Always get the second guy. Looks like for this time around it's going to benefit the Blue Jays. I unfortunately had a lot of those thrown on me, Chris, being the second guy when I was a youngster.
Yeah, those bullies.
Yeah, they picking on me.
We'll get the official word here from the official. It is a personal foul. 15-yard penalty on El Reno. So Guthrie will get the ball across the 40-yard line. Check it out here on the replay at the end of the play.
Well, you'll see it happen. I mean, you can see it coming a mile away. Blue Jays going to come in a little tap. Oh, no, they're not going to do that to me. Refs always sees the second one.
Look like an El Reno lineman just trying to protect his teammate.
Right.
It's marked at the 40-yard line, so it'll be a first down and 10. Guthrie looking for their first play on this drive. Penalty taken that way. The trips receivers at the very bottom, you see them kind of collect it there. That's just to spread out this defense until you pop one. No pickup there on first down. Back to the line of scrimmage.
El Reno's doing a better job. You see they're trying to make some adjustments, and you look up, it's 7:32 left in the second quarter. You're down 3 touchdowns, Chris, and last week, Carl Albert comes in and puts 70 on you. This is a defense right now that's given up over 100 points in the last 5 quarters of football. That has an effect on you.
You look at this formation. Guthrie has 3 receivers down here. El Reno with two corners, basically, and a safety on top of that. Guthrie's just trying to spread this team out, and Carlock will have a first down in El Reno territory as he picks up 13 yards.
Yeah, good job there by Carlock. You saw his patience again that we talked about. He really lets things come to him. Good job again. You'll see it right here. Now watch these wide receivers outside. Great job. The ceiling blocks allows that first down to come by for Carlock. But that's all done because of those great job outside by those wide receivers blocking.
And Guthrie's done a good job offensively. You throw those 3 receivers in one corner. Sometimes you run to them, sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
So El Reno really can't start guessing your plays. That's just a good job of play calling. As Elijah Smith breaks a tackle, he's grabbed from behind as he goes across the 45 down to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, boy, that kid, if he doesn't get him by the jersey, he's going to pick up some yards on that play. But good effort there by the El Reno defensive lineman, number 64, I believe it was.
Elijah has that look like, man, if he didn't grab me from behind, I'm celebrating.
Yeah, and he could have been. A lot of grass between him and there.
3-yard pickup, 2nd down and 7 for the 3-2 Guthrie Bluejays, looking for their 3rd win in a row. Elijah along the right side, and he goes across to the 40-yard line, down at around the 37, 7-yard pickup, and Guthrie have a first down.
Yeah, Blue Jays.
Going to be 2 yards shy of the first down.
Yeah, just a little short of the first down. I don't know if we'll see that package come in. Doesn't look like they are. Looks like they're going to keep what they have out there. 3rd and 1 for the Blue Jays.
Ball's at the 38. They need the 37. Here on 3rd down, Carlock just trying to get a yard, just a measly yard to get the first down right at the marker. If it's not a first down, it is a first down. So Jays will reset the chains.
Yeah, move the chains again for the Blue Jays. And just kind of what you would expect. Having success running the ball. We'll spin it around when we need to, but going to see heavy running. We might be home by 9:20 tonight, Chris, the way it's going right now.
Moving pretty good.
Yeah, moving pretty good.
There you see 78 Cooper Walters, left guard for the Blue Jays.
He's pretty darn good.
Trips receivers top of the formation. Carlock to throw. He hits Doles, and Doles breaking tackle, still on his feet at the 20. Finally wrestled down at the 16-yard line. 21 tough yards for Blake Doles.
I love me some Blake Doles. Watch it here on the Integrity Heat and Air replay. Just sets down right there in the middle. Then it's all about effort. Breaks 1, breaks 2, breaks 3. Working on 4, 5 defenders before he comes down. Blake Doles is just a tough young man.
21 yards, sets up first down and 10 as you get a good look at number 20. Looks like it'd be hard to bring him down. Carlock will keep it. Good read by Carlock, and he's going to scamper into the end zone. Touchdown, Colton Carlock, his 3rd touchdown of the night. This one from 16 yards out.
Yeah, Blue Jays just continue to show their dominance up front. Great job by the Blue Jay offense. We talked about how important of a game it was to secure. A lot of football left, but boy, I tell you right now, the way this is going, Blue Jays well on their way to securing that second district win.
Carl Miller on for the Strive Wellness Lounge PAT, his second one here in the second quarter. He had 2 in the first quarter. This kick is good. Guthrie on top, 28-0. Colton Carlock, 3 touchdowns already in the first half. Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin, that's where the Golden Tenders come from. Marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. Then we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. You're lost out there and you're all alone. A light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
Blue Jays on top of the Indians, 28-0. Still 4:43 to play here in quarter number 2. Student section making their way down here to El Reno. Easy drive. Enjoying that. A lot of softball players in that picture. Here's a return by El Reno from the 21-yard line. On the far side is Little Kobe. And that is his name, Little Kobe. He's a freshman. First name Little, Little. Last name Kobe, Kobe.
For reals?
Yep. Sound like a basketball family.
That's a fabulous name. That's a great name. Great return as well, Little Kobe. Good job there by El Reno, and puts him in good field position.
Ball will be marked at the 40-yard line. El Reno, punt, turnover and downs, punt.
That adds up to a long night if things don't change for the Indians.
Yeah, 5th offensive possession here for El Reno in this first half. Indians on first down will try to stretch it out on left side. They'll have a good play here into Guthrie territory as the quarterback is pushed out of bounds by Caden White. Cook Rustin, the junior, with the tackle.
Sorry about that, Chris. Good job again, Caden, coming over and getting the see it here on the integrity heat and air replay. Not just an effort play. Caden coming over, getting him knocked out of bounds for the Blue Jays. Another first down for the Indians.
I think Momo White liked that one.
Yeah. Momo White, Lori, a bucket of fun. Team captain of Team Fun, Lori White.
1st and 10. Quarterback will try the other side as he picks up 4 yards up to the 40-yard line. So, El Reno, 2 nice plays in a row. And if you're El Reno, you really got to get into the end zone here to have just a fighting chance in the second half.
Yeah.
Maybe not on a scoreboard, but just mentally.
Yeah, just mentally be able to have some success, move the ball. If you get into the end zone, that's a big, big deal, obviously, when you find yourself down 28-0 in the first half. But, this Blue Jay defense has a way, even when they bend, they don't tend to break when they're facing a run-heavy team.
Second down play, and the Indians will pick up a couple yards around the 37-yard line. And so it's going to be about a 3-yard, and we'll call it about 3 yards to go.
Yep, about 3 to go.
Obviously, 4 down territory, down 28-0.
Yeah, no question, and this is where Blue Jays tend to get tough, right? You've seen it in a couple of series where they have a little luck moving the ball, and something will happen defensively. They bow up. Blue Jays get a stop for no loss or for no gain here. It'll be an interesting situation for the Indians.
Ball's at the 38. Indians need about the 34 for the first down. They'll run with it on the left side, maybe a yard. So here comes a 4th down and 3 play.
Yeah, 4th down and 3. Definitely, obviously, 4 down territory. Blue Jays will be stacking that box. I don't look for the Indians to try anything too cute down here, Chris.
Yeah, I don't know if, a lot of dancing in the stands tonight in this one up 28-0. If you're El Reno, do you try the wide side trying to find a hole?
Yeah.
You try to go inside. Mason Russell and the Jays trying to get a 4th down stop. El Reno checks the sideline. 12 seconds left on the play clock. Looks like they'll keep the same play. 4th down and a long 2. Closer to 3. They go under center. And, that's not much there, Phil. That's turnover on downs.
Not going to work. Not going to work. Good job by the D-line showing some discipline. See if they can get him to jump off. Mason Russell in the middle of it right there. There goes our buddy Mason. He loves pizza, Mason Russell.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. As we check out the replay, Mason says, nope, didn't get there. Let's go off the field and let the offense try to score a 5th touchdown this first half.
Blue Jays are just total dominance right now on both sides of the ball. And they will, with 2:28 left, all your timeouts. They're going to go try to get another one, go up 35-0 if they can at half.
Guthrie scoring drives tonight, 36 yards, 56 yards.
Yeah, great shot there. Ooh. Great pass, great catch, get out of bounds.
Great camera work, great
replay.
replay.
Great replay. I think you got, about $1:21 on the clock, Chris? Is that $1:20 on the clock? All your timeouts still in your pocket? Blue Jays in good shape.
Couple receivers top of the formation. A little screen set up, drawn up perfectly. And here we go. Can he make a play? That's little Thomas across the 20. And nice play there for the Blue Jays. On 2nd down, they'll pick up the 1st down inside the 20, down at the 19-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards for Zane Thomas.
Yeah, Zane, I think, probably the fastest kid on the team for the Blue Jays. Young man's got a lot of talent. Got to take advantage of the opportunities he gets and continue to show positive yards like he did on that play. Showed he can catch the ball as well. Zane's a good one.
6th play of this fun offensive drive. Dalen rolls, has a man open. It's caught. That's Rainwater. First guy misses, and he's going to be down at the 9-yard line. It'll bring up close. I think he's going to be close to that 1st down mark. Depends on the spot if he got there. I think they're going to mark him just short of a 9-yard pickup.
Yeah, make him just short. What I like here, Chris, is the Blue Jays doing a great job executing that 2-minute offense.
Yes.
Going to get a timeout here, I believe, by the Blue Jays.
It's a good timeout with 31 seconds left. And do we need to take it with them, Ronnie? We do. One more. We'll take a timeout. This is Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
For over 17 years, Jason Reese at Reese Appliance Repair has been the trusted name in our community when it comes to keeping your home appliances running smoothly. From refrigerators and washers to dryers and stoves, Jason provides expert repair services without the high prices of big-name companies.
Hi, I'm Jason Reese.
I'm Marsha Reese.
And this is our son, Brayson Reese, and we are the owners of Reese's Appliance Repair. Call us for all your appliance needs, 405-819-8293.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Blue Jays back on the field, getting ready for a 2nd down and 1 play. Guthrie has 2 timeouts to work with in the final 31 seconds. 2nd down 1, Guthrie back to the air. 7th play of the drive, wide open, connection, touchdown. Blue Jays are 5th of this first half. They're tied in. Eli Plagg with the score.
Eli's been a weapon on both sides of the ball for the Blue Jays all year. I take nothing more so than right there. I mean, it's always a weapon in high school football, or any level for that matter. When you've got that guy that can slide across the middle, go set up. You saw it there. Great throw by Rice, right on the numbers. Eli in the end zone.
Phil, how fun was that drive?
That was a great drive.
That was fun. Strive One's Lounge PAT. Carl Miller trying to go 5 for 5. You see it right coming through your living room. It is up and good. Jays increase that lead 35-0. We'll keep it here for the final 27 seconds as we see the touchdown reception there. Beautiful drawn up play to reward the tight end, Eli Plagg, with the score.
Yeah. Everything's going the Blue Jays' way right now. Everybody's walking with confidence, having fun. A lot of smiles on the sideline. Played mistake-free for the most part. No real penalty problems in the first half. Cleanest half the Blue Jays have played all year.
Just that one
delay game,
yeah.
Well, no, wait, we did have one hold, I think.
Okay, that's right.
That's right. But for the most part, very clean ball game for the Blue Jays.
Stay tuned. Terry and Sugar Pace Golden Chick halftime show.
I was going to say, not yet.
Not yet. We still got a second half to play. We'll go with some scores from around the state of Oklahoma. Let us know where you're watching at tonight in the comments section. We'd be glad to relay that and like to see who's watching us and have a little conversation with you. All that coming up here during the Golden Chick halftime show. We get set for Jesus Torres S&T Oilfield Services kickoff. We'll check out the latest scoring summary by John Vance Motors after this kickoff. Kick is a short one. El Reno will field it and return it from around the 36-yard line, and they go backwards inside the 30, and El Reno will have a first down and 10 as Guthrie goes 65 yards, Phil.
Yeah, 7 plays, 65 yards. Just took 2:01 to get her done. Capped off with that 10-yard touchdown pass. Rice to Plag. Blue Jays up 35-0.
And when you look at that drive, 7 plays, all 7 passing plays. When's the last time Guthrie threw it 7 times in a row? With that efficiency.
Ever?
I don't know. That was efficient.
That was very efficient. Well, John, offensive coordinator Jason Rice. And
El Reno probably just going to run this one time and get into the locker room, but the ball's fumbled. They're going to rule him down.
Why is the clock still running?
Well, just didn't get the first down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they did not get the first down. That's why the clock is still running.
Well, I thought there was a fumble, and I thought so.
Yeah, no, it was, but I think they ruled him down.
Oh, okay.
And so the first half comes to an end. And, Phil, I don't know which was more impressive, the Guthrie offense or the Guthrie defense. Punt, turnover down, punt, end of the half for El Reno's offense.
Just an overall great effort in the first half by the Blue Jays. Like we said, mistake-free for the most part, just a couple of penalties. You're going to have that, but Blue Jays, I think, displayed the cleanest half of the season.
Carlock with 3 touchdowns, Doles with a touchdown, Eli Plag with a touchdown as well. Almost a perfect first half of Guthrie football played here inside El Reno. Guthrie going for win number 3 in a row. More importantly, 3-0 in district play. They head to the locker room. We'll head to break. When we come back, it's the Golden Chick halftime show. This is Guthrie Bluejay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Countless people in the community that have been coming to Strive as clients are seeing real changes in their lives for the better.
We're all about getting to the root cause of your health issues. We're proactive instead of reactive. We have weight loss medications like semaglutide, tirzepatide, and lipomino skinny shots, IV hydration, infrared saunas, cold plunge, 4D massage chairs, and our newest technologies, the M-Cella chair for urinary incontinence and M-Sculpt Neo body contouring increases muscle by 25% and decreases fat by 30%. Check us out at strivewellnesslounge.com.
Are you ready to secure your legacy? At Black Oak Alliance, we understand that your hard work has built a future for yourself and your family. Our team of expert advisors is here to guide you through estate planning, helping you protect your assets, minimize taxes, and ensure your family's financial security. Black Oak Alliance has the experience and expertise to tailor a plan just for you. Schedule a no-cost consultation today. Visit us online at blackoakalliance.com or 405-724-6328. Black Oak Alliance, protecting your legacy.
I got the pickles. Order up on the Sonic cheeseburger.
You got cheesecake and you got ice cream. So when you put the two of those together, does that make it one thing?
I'm not even listening to you right now.
I know. Sonic cheesecake blast.
I'm really having an experience here. This is
Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33.
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Linux products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air. It's our pleasure to serve.
Mercy Hospital Logan County is here for you with our new Senior Life Solutions program designed specifically for older adults facing challenges like depression, anxiety, and grief. In partnership with Senior Life Solutions, Mercy Hospital offers compassionate, evidence-based mental health care. Our team are ready to help you or your loved ones improve their mental well-being. Call 405-260-4173 today to learn more of how Senior Life Solutions can make a difference.
Do you need to register that brand new car? Be sure to stop in at Guthrie Tag Agency. Need a tag renewal? The Guthrie Tag Agency can help you stay up to date. If you need to update your driver's license or obtain a real ID, let the Guthrie Tag Agency help assist you. Located at 2105 South Division Street, the Guthrie Tag Agency is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to noon on the first and last Saturday of the month. For more info, call 405-282-3873.
Welcome back. It is the Golden Chick halftime show from El Reno, Oklahoma. Looks like the El Reno marching band getting ready to perform here at halftime. Guthrie leads this one 35-0. Appreciate all of our great sponsors. Appreciate all our great viewers out there checking us out here tonight. Now on the Golden Chick halftime show. We asked where you're watching from, and we got some of those. Cousin Nathan watching from Dallas. I wonder what's going on in Dallas this weekend. Anybody here?
Must be a
number one team in the nation playing in Dallas this week, I think.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Number one team in the nation there.
Yeah.
Josh Farnell cheering from New Mexico. That's awesome.
Josh.
And let's see here. I saw Rodney watching from a downtown or from a restaurant. Glad to have that. Bet Rodney's now home safely. Rodney LeGrand. I was talking about Rodney Poplin. Rodney LeGrand watching Texas. That is awesome. So we got Texas. We got New Mexico represented here tonight. Shannon Doolittle watching from Edmond Santa Fe football game.
There you go.
Trying to watch Edmond Santa Fe win their first football game this year. How about that? Yeah. LaWanda Frazier watching from Oklahoma City. Oh, here's a cool one. Sabrina watching from Guthrie.
There you go. I like that.
That's awesome. Benita Burleson checking us out from Grandma Shirley Allen, Corpus, Texas. Says, go John Allen. Rodney Barkell checking us out from the Langston area. He says, go Blue Jays. So Leslie, she says, watching from the recliner.
Oh, yeah, on the patio.
Watching from the recliner. And Ryan C. checking out the broadcast here in Wichita.
Wichita, Kansas.
So we appreciate all the great viewers out there checking out the broadcast here tonight. Take a time out here on the Golden Chicks.
Student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Welcome to Sonic. Can I take your order? Cheeseburger.
I got the pickles. Order up on the Sonic cheeseburger.
You got cheesecake and you got ice cream. So when you put the two of those together, does that make it one thing?
I'm not even listening to you right now.
I know. Sonic cheesecake blast.
I'm really having an experience here. This is
Sonic at I-35 at Highway 33.
I've known John for a long time. I like the fact that I can drive into the Autoplex and I know I'm going to get greeted by a courteous salesperson that's really there to help me. Not to pressure me to buy a car, but to help me. I've sent a lot of people to John. They make you feel like they were very, very glad you bought a car from John Vance.
John Vance Auto Group, it's all true.
John Vance Auto Group.
Memorial Stadium here in El Reno. Guthrie on top, 35-0. Guthrie did not punt in that first half. Guthrie scores on every offensive possession in that first half in a dominating fashion offensively and defensively. Welcome back. Golden Chick halftime show. Golden Chick, satisfying your cravings has never been easier. Download the Golden Chick app for quick access to the menu and online ordering. We're at halftime. I think everybody is getting on their phone here at halftime, so our internet, we are depending on a hotspot here tonight. So the feed might be in and out, but stay patient. It'll dial in and hopefully be good the rest of the way. But stay patient with us, as there's absolutely zero we can do about that, but just hope that our monitor over here stays red. We don't want to see orange. We want to see red. Take a look at the Golden Chick, the South Point Baptist Church South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update. Of course, the big one here in Guthrie. Jays lead that one 35-0. We'll start in 6A1 football. Edmond Memorial shutting out UConn 24-0. Owasso, the number one team in 6A1, shutting out Westmore up in Owasso tonight 14-0. Edmond North is in Bixby. Bixby, number 2 team in 6A1, leads the Huskies 28-10. Union taking it to Norman North 21-7. Norman North still looking for the first victory of the season. Probably the best game tonight in 6A1 football is Moore and Deer Creek, and that game is tied 14-14 in quarter number 2. Norman last night beat Enid 49-7. Jinx shutting out Mustang 24-0. And another good one tonight. Broken Arrow leads Santa Fe 14-10. The Wolves looking for the first victory of the season.
Yeah, take a look at some 6A2 scores. Chris, Piedmont up over U.S. Grant 50-0. That's at half. Putnam City North taking it to Capitol Hill 42-0. Choctaw over Sophomore 30-3. Sand Springs beating up on Ponca City right now 27-6. Muskogee, defending 6A2 state champions, are number 1 team in 6A2, beating Bartlesville 27-0. Sapulpa beating Putnam City West 30-0.
Some scores in Class 5A football. We mentioned Guthrie, El Reno. Probably the game now to really focus on in 5A football is being played in Oklahoma City. Midwest City leads Bishop McGuinness at the halftime. 8 right now shutting out Bishop McGuinness. Shawnee looking for a victory on the road tonight in Coweta. They lead at halftime 13-0. Booker T. Washington last night shut out Bishop Kelly 23-0. Collinsville trails Tahlequah 14-7. MacArthur having an easy way right now with Duncan leading that game 37-14. That game being played down in Lawton. Pryor, there are 2 undefeated teams in Class 5A football, Claremore and Carl Albert. Right now, it's Pryor leading at halftime over Claremore 28-6. McAllister in a closer one than expected over East Central 26-22 in the second quarter. Altus in a 5A2 matchup with John Marshall leads that one 21-0. Another 5A2 matchup, Lawton looking to stay undefeated. They lead Western Heights 34-0. And played last night, Carl Albert wins 54-7. But the storyline there, 2 storylines. Noble scores against Carl Albert. That's the first 7 points Carl Albert's given up this year. And Ethan Spiewak, the kicker for Carl Albert, hit a 51-yard field goal last night.
That's a leg. He's got a strong one. Class 4A action with South Point Baptist Church scoring update. Wagner, number 1 ranked Wagner, up 45-7 over Catoosa. Grove and Fort Gibson. Grove winning right now at half 14-13. Poto winning over Glenpool 19-6. Ada right now beating Hilldale 14-6. Ardmore over Medill 22-0. Tuttle beating Bethany 21-2. That's a halftime score.
High school huddle game of the week.
Yep, 21-2. And let's look at Elgin, number 2 ranked team in 4A with the high school huddle, is winning 35-0 over Bridge Creek. That's at the half. as well. Blanchard beating Tecumseh 34-7.
Some quick scores in 3A football. Last night, Plainview beat Star Spencer 57-0. Heritage Hall last night beat Kingfisher 46-23. Games played tonight. Purcell leads Anadarko 21-18. Bristol leads Manford 21-6. Cassia Hall shutting out Veneta 35-7. Other scores, Holland Hall and Eufaula are tied 7-7. Pauls Valley trying to put that Plainview loss from them last last week. They lead a good North Rock team at halftime in a good game, 20-14. Shakota leads Stigler at the half, 19-0. Our friends in Perkins, Seminole, 23-0. Sulphur, the number 3 team in Class 3A football, shutting out Lone Grove. Number 1 team in 3A, Lincoln Christian, shutting out Locust Grove, 42-0. Ida Bell leads Muldrow 26-14. And the game played last night, Victory Christian defeats McLeod. Those are your 3A football scores. We do have one more score that we want to update you in Class A football. The Cashion Wildcats having their best season in a few years. They got a good team tonight in Hooker. And last score reporting on that one, Phil, you recall?
Yeah, Hooker was up. Let me give it to you real quick. Hooker is up 40-7 at half.
Yeah, there you go. So those are all the scores from around the state of Oklahoma, brought to you by South Point Baptist Church out there on South Division Road. Start your week with Sunday morning worship at South Point Baptist Church with 2 services beginning at 10 a.m. Blue Jays and Indians still in their locker room, getting some last-minute instruction before we get set for the second half of football. This is the Golden Chick Halftime Show.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin. That's where the golden tenders come from. Marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. And we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on tender. That's like a chicken dating.
At Mosquito and Pest Authority, our job is to keep you pest-free. Our signature mosquito control service and pest-proof barrier 360 service ensures that you aren't bothered by mosquitoes outside or pests inside. That's right, 2 brands, 2 services, only 1 visit needed. Don't believe us? We guarantee it, or we'll come back at no charge to you. No mosquitoes, no pests, no contracts, guaranteed. Call Ronnie and Sarah Phillips today at 405-916-0471. Go Blue Jays!
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with a unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back. Golden Chick Halftime Show. Guthrie leads it here in El Reno 35-0. Blue Jays back home next week. Thursday night football inside the Rock. Blue Jays will take on Western Heights. Again, Thursday night inside the Rock. We'll have more on that here in a little bit. We'll check out the first half highlights brought to you by the Black Oak Alliance, protecting your legacy, your trusted advisors for a secure future. They help you out with risk management, employee benefits, estate planning, and HR solutions at the Black Oak Alliance. We'll check out the first half highlights, and Phil, there were quite a few of them here tonight, offensively and defensively.
Yeah, I got off to a good start. Carlock, opening touchdown right up the middle. Gets the Blue Jays on the board first.
Little 3-play, 36-yard drive. Carlock. Now they're going to roll him out at the 1-yard line, but our camera crew captures his foot in bounds. Oh, it's going to be a little bit later on. Next drive, yeah. Guthrie getting ready to go into the end zone. Carlock. Oh, here it is, right here. They're going to call him out at the 1, but there you go. Proof is there it was. In the end zone. But the next play, Carlock scores from 1 yard out. His second at the time touchdown with 3:06 to play in the first quarter. Guthrie led 14-0. Good job there by the offensive lineman. And Cooper Walters gets to celebrate with his quarterback.
See the vertical on that?
I did.
Yeah, like 2-3 inches. is outstanding.
Here's some Blue Jay defense here for you. It's a tough night for the El Reno quarterback. And he took a big hit for no reason because there was a holding penalty there. And here comes Mr. Doles. He needs 3 yards. Instead, he picks up 33 yards. Guthrie on top, 21-0, 10:26 to play in the second quarter. Just a tough physical run there by Blake Doles. And Blue Jays back to the passing game here. Here's Doles again, getting ready to set up a Colton Carlock touchdown run here on this next play from 16 yards out. And here comes Carlock. Guthrie going to go up 28-0. And it's going to set up what I think was one of the most impressive drives of the season. Guthrie's going to go 7 for 7 in the passing game, led by Dalen Rice, hooking up with Rainwater a couple of times. And Guthrie's about to go 65 yards through the air, Phil.
I agree with you. I think this was the most impressive offensive series for the Blue Jays all year long, culminated there by I believe it was a 10-yard touchdown to Plagg. Blue Jays having their way with the Indians tonight.
Those are your first half highlights brought to you by the Black Oak Alliance. We'll take a timeout as we draw closer to kickoff of the second half. This is the Golden Chick Halftime Show.
At Hayes Funeral Home, we take great pride in caring for our families and community and have committed to providing you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. Honoring your loved one is our top priority. And part of that is assisting you to help deal with the grief during difficult times. Everyone's needs are different, and for that reason, families can entrust their loved ones' wishes to our family. We have a wide range of resources to support you not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. Visit them online today at hayesfh.com.
Are you ready to secure your legacy? At Black Oak Alliance, we understand that your hard work has built a future for yourself and your family. Our team of expert advisors is here to guide you through estate planning, helping you protect your assets, minimize taxes, and ensure your family's financial security. Black Oak Alliance has the experience and expertise to tailor a plan just for you. Schedule a no-cost consultation today. Visit us online at blackoakalliance.com or 405-724-6328. Black Oak Alliance, protecting your legacy.
For over 17 years, Jason Reese at Reese Appliance Repair has been the trusted name in our community when it comes to keeping your home appliances running smoothly. From refrigerators and washers to dryers and stoves, Jason provides expert repair services without the high prices of big-name companies.
Hi, I'm Jason Reese.
And I'm Marsha Reese.
And this is our son, Brayson Reese, and we are the owners of Reese's Appliance Repair. Call us for all your appliance needs, 405-819-8293.
Yeah.
Blue Jays have made their way back onto the field, getting ready for second half action here, 35-0. Mercy Health Report. Greg Stevenson back in the lineup for Guthrie. Guthrie appears to be healthy free after the first half. Hopefully that trend continues here in the second half as Guthrie looks to win their third in a row here in district play. Mercy Hospital Logan County, schedule your next appointment or make a payment or simply checking your account at mercy.net. El Reno getting ready to make their way onto the field here. We get set for second half action. See what Guthrie, how aggressive they come out here in the second half, Phil.
Yeah, Blue Jays come out, and I think you'll continue to see what we saw in the first half. They're going to come out, run the football, move the ball around, run the clock. You have 35-0. Obviously, the clock is your friend. You've already secured all the maximum points for a district win unless something gets goofy defensively.
Yeah.
But I think you'll see a lot of the same. Yeah, I just don't know. I really question if you're El Reno, you're sitting there going, well, what can we do, right? And they're not naturally inclined to throw the ball around the field. You're down 35-0. That's really what you need to be able to do. So it'll be interesting to see if they try to throw the ball, Chris. I think they're going to have to try something different, obviously.
Well, they're working on something because the officials went into the locker room of El Reno, said you have to come out here. We got to play football in the second half. So a long message at halftime for El Reno. I want to say hello to Richie44, Rich T, watching from the Bay Area in California. Very, very cool. Appreciate you checking out the broadcast tonight. Jim Ogren, our good buddy, watching from Edmond, Oklahoma. And how about this? Connie Webb watching from Valdosta, Georgia.
Valdosta.
Absolutely. Appreciate that. Larry's watching this game from Cashion, as Hooker is in town. Hooker, we mentioned earlier, winning that one 34-7. Take our final time out. Come back. Second half action between the Jays and Indians here on the Golden Chick Halftime Show.
Mercy Hospital Logan County is here for you with our new Senior Life Solutions program designed specifically for older adults facing challenges like depression, anxiety, and grief. In partnership with Senior Life Solutions, Mercy Hospital offers compassionate, evidence-based mental health care. Our team are ready to help you or your loved ones improve their mental well-being. Call 405-260-4173 today to learn more of how Senior Life Solutions can make a difference.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin. That's where the Golden Tenders come from. Marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. Then we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste and you're golden. He's on tender. That's like a chicken dating.
I have brought you here today to beg you to call Red River Roofing. They have the best trained staff in the state. The Red River sales consultants are experts that make sure every single roof is 100% waterproof.
I appreciate all your hard work.
Please save your questions for the end. In closing, call Red River today for your free inspection.
I'm convinced.
Red River Roofing. Even the kid gets it.
Memorial Stadium here in El Reno, Oklahoma, Canadian County. Good easy drive from Guthrie. I-35 to the Turnpike to I-40 to Memorial Stadium, Gene Simmons Fieldhouse, the basketball fieldhouse here in El Reno, just down the way. Baseball field right across the field here, and you look at El Reno basketball, boys and girls, they are good every single year. And they're going to have two really good teams once again this season. So, the Lady Indians, a state championship a year ago, and they got about everybody coming back from that last year's state championship team. And I think they might go undefeated. I think they were undefeated. If they weren't undefeated, they lost once, maybe twice, but maybe undefeated. So they got their basketball programs rocking and rolling here. Their athletic director, Ronnie Hayden, does a great job with the boys program. So taking their lumps in football, powerhouse in wrestling for many years as well. So
they're salty on the basketball court.
State softball tournament for Class 2A, A, and B being played at Hall of Fame Stadium. State championship games will be played tomorrow. Also, fall baseball state championships, they will be played at Bricktown Ballpark. 2 games will be. 1 game will be played at Yukon High School. Next week will be the 5A state championship. Well, 3A, 4A, 5A, and then 6A. But 5A, the Guthrie Lady Jays back in the state softball tournament. They swept their way through their regional, had a very easy regional. Lady Jays headed to the state tournament, made it to the state championship game a year ago, came up 1 inning, 1 pitch, 1 run short of a state championship, and got Piedmont, got them last year. Piedmont in the state tournament again this year for softball. So best of luck to the Lady Jays next week. We'll talk about that a whole lot more in the coming days as well. Guthrie will have the football. Remember, they won the toss and deferred to the second half, and we're underway here in quarter number 3.
Yeah, good kick coverage there by El Reno. Came out. And Blue Jays will take over on the, 30-yard line, Chris, approximately? It's like the 30. The Blue Jay offense want to come out, keep doing what you were doing, establish that run. Of course, they showed they're very, very effective with those short passes, Chris, really getting people out into space. And, you saw everything. I think the longest pass on that last drive of the first half was probably, 12, 13 yards, but they just did a great job putting them all together. So they've shown the ability to throw the ball as well in the first half.
Carl Luck at quarterback. He wears jersey number 3. He had 3 rushing touchdowns in that first half. He'll run here on the right side, a couple of blockers in front of him, and he'll go down at the 31-yard line.
You always look at games like, at least I always look at games like this and wonder, okay, if this continues the way it's going, defense is being dominant on their side of the ball, the offense gets another score up there, when do you start rotating players in and out, right? And I look at it from a health perspective, afraid to get somebody hurt. in the middle of district play. So we'll keep an eye on that as well tonight.
Carlock slapping those hands, trying to get the Indians to jump. He's been successful a couple times, not that time. As we get set for a second down and 9 plays, 7 seconds on the play clock. Carlock will take the snap. He'll fake it to Elijah. Another great read. Now he's got to try to outrun a couple Indians and will not get there. Obviously, El Reno knows Guthrie wants to run the football and get out of here, and they're pinning their ears back, Phil.
Yeah, just coming at him. And I think the Blue Jays in this situation, up 5 scores, they're not going to be in any hurry to change what they're trying to do on the ground. Run a lot of ticks off that clock if you keep running the football.
3rd down and 6. Guthrie in danger of punting for the first time tonight. Carlock rolls, stomps his feet, goes downfield, has a man one-on-one, and it is nearly intercepted.
Very good job by Doles coming back there and breaking that up, preventing that interception.
Stops the clock, and Guthrie for the first time tonight will punt the football away.
Yeah, you'll see it here. Watch Blake come back and play defender at the end of this play. Does a great job right there.
Yeah.
Breaking that up. Does it all.
Guthrie playing turnover-free football, something that was a little had to overcome in the first 4 games of the football season, but have done much better with that in that category. Carlock, the punter. It's a good punt for the Jays. It's fielded at the 39 and hit and dropped, and Guthrie has the football. That was a clean play there by the Blue Jays, and they're going to turn over the El Reno Indians.
Was that White on the hit? I think it was. Let's see here. Yeah, that's White. Boy, he's having himself a heck of a ball game. Great job there on special teams. Indians come out, do a good job, force the Blue Jays to punt, turn it over.
So is this the same? This would be the same drive, right? Is this the same drive that was 4th down, punt, and get the football? Or do you give El Reno possession and then give the ball back to Guthrie?
I think you'd give it back to Guthrie.
So would this be?
Well, no, because they never actually had possession.
So would this be the 5th play or the first play of the drive?
No, they would have had possession because they got to have possession before they can fumble it.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it's a new drive.
Yeah,
okay.
New drive.
Talk out loud, and we got there.
We got there.
Guthrie has the football at the 34-yard line of El Reno. Passes incomplete. Dalen Rice. Pass falls to the turf. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was 6 points if that's completed.
See Blake Doles getting the call. Bring it in to Dalen Rice. They'll check the offensive coaches for the play. Eli Plagg, 44. 2nd down and 10. Rice checks over the 5-man front for the Indians. He'll run with it. Breaks the tackle. He's at the 30. Down to the 25-yard line. 7-yard pickup. 2nd down short.
Well, Dalen, man, he's a running quarterback now. Second good run for Dalen of the evening. Done a great job throwing the ball around, but you'll see here he's not afraid of contact. Good job. Put him in a good situation. 3rd and short. 4 down territory. No question about it for the Blue Jays down here.
3rd and a yard after the 9-yard run there by Rice. Hand off to Carlock. He'll dive for the 1st down. Needed every bit of the 25-yard line. I think that last-ditch effort there might have gotten the 1st down, but it did not, so it's 4th down. Jays will get the offense on the field. Here comes their jumbo package. Caden White, Herzl, defense linebackers, but here on the offensive side with Blake Doles, we'll see if Blake gets another carry here. Remember, Doles needed 3 yards last time. He got 33. He'll run on the right side, and second effort.
I don't know. Did he get there?
We'll keep it close. I saw the official move a step toward his right. El Reno thinks they got to stop. It's going to depend on the spot. Might be short.
Yeah, I don't have a good shot of the spot.
Yeah, me neither. I think they're still trying to get the football to the spot. It's at the 24.
I don't know. I don't think we got there.
We will have an official measurement. So we'll see just how close it is on 4th down and 1. See if Guthrie was held.
Did they need the 24, Chris? Well, I
got players in front of it. It's hard to tell.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. We'll get a shot right here.
Nice turf.
How much slack do we have? How much slack do we have, Chris? Ooh.
Nose of the football.
That's a first down.
Nose of the football. Kellyman's on the camera. Blue Jays get the first down. They needed every inch on that spot.
Yeah. Don't know if it was a good spot or not. We were blocked up here. And boy, we sure had the measurement. That was a great shot by Kel Evans. Kel had a successful trip to Tennessee last week.
Yeah. He's headed down to Dallas in the coming days. Got some more schoolwork down there.
Good.
So first down and 10 for the Blue Jays. Opening drive. Guthrie punted the football, but it was a turnover on the return by the Indians to give Guthrie second life on this possession. And now have it first down and 10 from the 24-yard line. Guthrie with a nice run down to the 15-yard line. Zane Thomas first carry of the night.
Yeah. Like to see that out of Zane.
Close to a 9, maybe 8-yard pickup. Second down and short. So Guthrie doing whatever they want, whether they want to run it or throw it here tonight. And that's got to be a great feeling for an offensive coordinator.
Yeah, absolutely. You can have confidence no matter what you're needing to dial up. And it's been a good game plan called tonight.
Rice back in at quarterback. Thomas in the backfield. Dalen changes the play at the line of scrimmage. Takes the snap. He'll hand it off to Zane. Doles leads the way for Zane Thomas. Touchdown Blue Jays. Zane Thomas with the 15-yard touchdown run. The fourth Blue Jay to score.
Yeah, good job by Zane. Great blocking up front. And Blue Jays continue to extend that lead at 41-0. Waiting for that Strive Wellness PAT coming up. Like we said, Chris, one of those nights, kind of everything's going your way.
Yep. Carl Miller in for the Strive Wellness Lounge PAT to make this a 42-0 ball game. Snap, hold, kick, everything is good. Guthrie leads now 42-0. Another touchdown for the Blue Jays. This time, Zane Thomas. This is Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
Founded in 2009, Terra Insure Group exists to serve the residents of Guthrie and the surrounding communities by delivering quality insurance coverage at the fairest possible rate. TIG isn't captive to one single carrier. The staff at Terra Insure Group, Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, Lisa Engel, Sarah Bowling, and Libby Wano, offer over 100 years of combined insurance experience. Call 405-293-4880 or visit them online at tigok.com.
Do you need to register that brand new car? Be sure to stop in at Guthrie Tag Agency. Need a tag renewal? The Guthrie Tag Agency can help you stay up to date. If you need to update your driver's license or obtain a real ID, let the Guthrie Tag Agency help assist you. Located at 2105 South Division Street, the Guthrie Tag Agency is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to noon on the first and last Saturday of the month. For more info, call 405-282-3873.
S&T Oilfield Services kickoff, left to right. Here's the return from the 35, not much there. And El Reno will have the football for the first time here offensively in the third quarter. And Phil, before you can even blink your eyes, 2 third-quarter touchdowns. The latest scoring summary brought to you by John Vance Motors.
Yeah, 5 plays, 34 yards, took 2:11 off the clock. Topped off by Thomas's 15-yard touchdown reception.
Oh, it should be run.
Yeah, that's why I'm sorry. I knew that. A pro would have saw that and would have said run. Chris, my apologies. Ron Burgundy.
He reads the teleprompter.
I read the teleprompter. Me and Kamala, we like to read the teleprompter.
Touchdown or run. Zane Thomas first score of the night. Blue Jays with 6 touchdowns tonight. 3 by Carlock. Doles has a touchdown. Thomas has a touchdown. And Plagg has a touchdown. Remember that last touchdown was set up by the El Reno turnover on special teams. Caden White with the big hit.
Yeah, Caden's having a great ball game. Senior Blue Jay linebacker. making it happen on special teams as well, having a really good ball game tonight.
Indians will run the football. Indians will be hit for a 1-yard loss. And again, we told you throughout the night, the internet in and out spotty. We're staying on the air, but it might be a little bit choppy. We apologize. There's absolutely zero things we can do about that. We tried to move the hotspot, trying to find the ideal space for it tonight, but we'll try to get it dialed in here, but just stay patient with us. We appreciate that. And we are recording, so if it's a really bad choppy feed, we'll upload that to Guthrie News page and watch it without any buffering. 2nd down and 16. Pass rollout is incomplete. Caden White on the coverage. A little frustration there by the El Reno offensive player. Incomplete.
That's tough. You know, you played sports growing up, Chris. I played sports. You look at
well, and the other team is doing everything they want, having success on everything they do.
Everything they touch is working.
Running the ball.
Well, like you said, 7 of 7 with a little over 2 minutes to score right before half.
Yeah.
That just kind of is an example of how literally everything's going your way.
Good end zone shot there as the Indians will run the football and get out across the 30 to maybe the 33. It'll bring up 4th down for the Indians, and they will punt the football away.
Yeah, Blue Jay defense continues their dominant ways. Good shot of the defense there. Chris, it's 8:34, and there's 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third quarter.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I think it'll move pretty quick here. El Reno punt for the 5th time as they once again punted away from Carlock. Good decision there. Carlock with no return is a pretty good punt. It goes out of bounds at the 31-yard line just like that. Guthrie has football, and we don't have the stats with us in front of them. We'll have them after the broadcast tonight, but I'd be curious on time of possession.
Oh, significant advantage to the Blue Jays. Again, when you're having success running the ball like the Jays have throughout the game, those numbers are going to look gaudy, especially when there's no turnovers involved. Sometimes that can affect that, but like we've said repeatedly, everything's just going the Blue Jays' way right now.
Blue Jays will bring out sophomore quarterback Dalen Rice, getting a lot more experience here tonight. You know, he's got to be feeling good about himself as he hands this one off to Elijah Smith. Reno does a good job of blocking that or stopping that one, and might have fumbled it and got back on it. Actually lost the yard at the 30-yard line. Doing everything right. Don't turn it over. Keep that part of the stat sheet clean.
Yeah. Been a clean game so far for the Jays.
I had the ball at the 31 to begin this drive. It must have been the 32-yard line. It's a 2-yard loss, so it's 2nd down and 12. Want to make sure we get everything correct. Rice up the middle, and he'll lean forward to about the 33-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd down and 9.
You see the Blue Jays just continue to run this football up 42-0. Keep the clock running.
Eli Plagg there in the middle of your screen, 44. 10-yard touchdown reception back.
Eli, the last of a long line of Plags, correct?
Yeah.
Seems like we've had a Plag playing football for 300 years in Guthrie.
Rice throwing for the 1st down. Can't get that one there. Looking for rainwater. Miscommunication somewhere on that play. And Guthrie will bring the punt team out for the 2nd time tonight. Clock's a stop. Clock stop. 3:59.
Like the play call there.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll try to get the chains moved.
I like the idea of throwing it still.
Yeah.
Working on things.
Absolutely.
Guthrie, more than likely, Phil, going to 3-0 in district play. Yep. Then you got Western Heights, heavy favorites there. It'll be 4-0. Long trip to Altus. Should be favored in that ball game. El Reno and Altus had a very, very close game. El Reno actually won that football game as a nice punt here by Carlock will be down at the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Indians. And so, then it sets up that game with Lawton, and I think it's going to come down to that game unless Lawton messes up somewhere. A misstep somewhere outside of Carl Lowert. It could come down to that Guthrie-Lawton game to see who hosts a first-round playoff game. And good news, if you look down the schedule, Lawton comes to Guthrie this year.
Yeah, that's right. And I think Guthrie Rock's a tough place to come in and play. We always talk about it as their home field advantage in high school football. I don't think there is a lot of places, but I think the Rock's a little different element, a little different environment, especially in a ball game where I think you have an opportunity to have two teams that are very equally matched.
Indians have a issue in the backfield. I think they may have turned it over again. Mason Russell and the Jays say they have it, and they do. Kellen Herzl gets his big paws on that one, and the Jays turn the Indians over for the second time in this quarter.
Like we said, when it's going your way, it's going your way. Plenty of El Reno kids had an opportunity to get on that ball, just weren't able to. And there's Blake and Kellen reliving the fumble. You'll see it right here, just bad from the start. Plenty of opportunities, just nothing going the Indians' way.
Right into the lap of Kellen.
Yeah. He said, "What's this?"
Defense on the field, defense off the field. El Reno has turned the ball over twice in a row now. Rice, hand off to Zane. Zane up the middle, touchdown. Zane Thomas, his second touchdown of the night. This one from 30 yards out.
And Zane getting the second touchdown of the evening, as Chris just said. A little bit of everybody getting involved in the action right now. This is demoralizing if you're... So I'm sitting here trying to do simple math, so that's 30. So that makes it, what, Chris? 118 points given up by this El Reno defense over the last 6.5 quarters.
Yeah, Guthrie having all the fun tonight as the Stripe Bonus Lounge PAT goes up for the new kicker. He's happy about that. As we go to break, Zane Thomas leading us there, this time from 30 yards out. This Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
There's one big difference between Vance Auto Group and the other dealers: transparency. We show all the discounts and rebates on our website long before you arrive. See your monthly payment, your current vehicle's value, Carfax, and everything about the vehicle you're interested in buying. You can even buy any vehicle, new or pre-owned, without leaving home, right from our website. Buy with transparency at the John Vance Auto Group.
John Vance Auto Group.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Blue Jays lead this one in El Reno 49-0. Still 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. El Reno, 2 turnovers has cost them 14 points. As the latest S&T Oilfield Services kickoff is in the air and returnable from the inside the 20-yard line. And El Reno will get it out near the 30-yard line. First down and 10.
There's that Blue Jay defense on the field again, Chris. Having a great game, as well as the Blue Jay offense. Just performing about as clean and about as efficient as I've seen them play all year.
Guthrie Band just below us playing some tunes. There you see Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe. I don't see any headsets. Oh, was he in the hands?
I think they're in the hands.
In the hands,
yeah.
Okay.
Packing around as needed.
So we've got some teaching going on with the headset. There's another fumble snap in the backfield. I think El Reno able to jump on this one.
Boy, that would have been, whew, not good.
It's going to be a loss on the play, though.
Got a timeout, El Reno.
Coaching moment here. Ronnie says, take a timeout. We'll take a timeout. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
When garage door problems occur, don't call a kind of service company or maybe a repair guy.
Call Paul Creed at A-Team Overhead Door. Paul owns and operates his company and has over 15 years of experience in residential and commercial overhead door service. Paul provides all garage door services from repairs to installations. With free estimates, Paul will work with you to decide the best possible solution for your garage door or opener problems. Call A-Team Overhead Door today, 405-642-7065.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
Memorial Stadium, El Reno after the timeout will have a 2nd down and 13 play. Coach Jason Rice, offensive coordinator, talking to his staff on the sideline. Meanwhile, the defense with another stop to force a 3rd down and long. El Reno behind the chains here, just having a hard time getting anything positive. They go back another yard.
Yeah, nothing happening right for them. Blue Jays still firing off that ball. Yeah, kind of get like a bunch of rabid dogs. You're just having your way with them defensively. And Blue Jays aren't letting up. They're just coming at them.
3rd down and 14. Trying to catch the corner. Running back runs out of bounds. Does the big number 30, Grayson Antoine, the sophomore, 6'2", 180. Here's a play coming right into you. This is what it looks like if you're on the sideline of the Blue Jays. Head on a swivel at all times. Hello. Watch the camera.
Watch the camera.
Out to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 8 yards, but 4th down, and El Reno once again will punt the football away. A lot of punts tonight for El Reno. They've done a good job in this category. A couple short punts, but they've done a great job of punting away from Carlock. I say that. Carlock gets away from it smartly as it will take another El Reno bounce. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays as I have to switch out another drive sheet here in this one.
Did you bring enough?
I got 3 pages total. We're starting page 2, so we should be good.
All right.
Remainder of the way. I certainly think this clock will roll in the final 49 seconds of the 3rd, and then the 12 minutes on the 4th.
Yeah, it's going to go quick. It's 8:45. Any predictions on the end of the game time, Chris?
In the game time, let's see, 8:57 minimum, 8:58 minimum. I'm going to go 9:10.
9:10. I'm going to go 9:08.
Okay. I hope you're right.
I do too.
Actually, I don't. I'm going to go with me. 9:10.
Can't give me even that. Okay.
Rice keeps it. He'll go down what appears to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Guthrie led at halftime, 35-0. They get a couple more scores in this 3rd quarter to go into the 4th quarter. Maddox Vaughn and the Blue Jays lead at 49-0. Take a timeout, come back, 4th quarter action. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
At home, the office, or your commercial building, you want a professional roofing contractor you can trust. Red River Roofing Siding and Windows has been the Oklahoma leader in residential and commercial roof repair, maintenance, and replacement for over 2 decades. Partnering with the best manufacturers to offer the best roofing systems with the best warranty protection and the best financing plan in the industry. Avoid the high volume of underqualified, untrained contractors and call Red River Roofing Siding and Windows today.
Tina and Stefan and the entire staff, they are who you see them be. I mean, they're genuine people. They care about people. They've spent their entire lives in healthcare.
I can honestly say I'm 65 years old, and I'm probably in the best health I've been in my whole life, to be honest with you. And it's thanks to Stefan and his staff here, because everything they've done for me is just worked tremendously.
I just highly recommend Strive to anybody who's wanting to see a real improvement in their overall health, to be quite frank, their quality of life.
We get set for 4th quarter action along with Sarah Phillips, Lance Evans, Kel Evans, Connor Phillips, Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols. I'm Chris Evans. We get set for 4th quarter action. Appreciate you checking us out tonight on this Friday night on GMP TV. Elijah Smith gets up to the 30-yard line. pickup of a couple yards. Guthrie have a third down play coming. Stay tuned. Terra Insure Group post-game show will have the Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe, as well as our North Church player of the game. And there's so many options out there tonight for the Blue Jays. We got one dialed in, so we'll bring him here in a little bit. Colton Stevens, 5'10", 145 pounds, sophomore. The son of assistant principal at GHS, Justin Stevens, former Guthrie wrestling coach, checks into the lineup, wearing jersey number 32. Third down and 9 play. Dalen Rice rolls. He'll put a foot in the ground and get to maybe the 30-yard line, back to the line of scrimmage, as everybody in the stadium knows Guthrie's going to run the football, including the front 7 of El Reno, so they can kind of pin their ears back and come after Guthrie. Guthrie's going to just kind of wants to get out of here with a running clock.
Get out of here, stay healthy, the remainder of the game.
There you see, Phil, that's a new rule. The shell on the helmet, added protection. Looks like there's a device on there as well to maybe gauge how hard of a hit that young man takes or he dishes out. So that's a new thing. Also in the NFL, the outer shell for added protection on the helmet. It's the first time I've seen it in high school football.
What? So obviously this young man would have been injured at some point?
Or preventive, perhaps, as well. As Carlock has an outstanding punt. Goes down at the 9-yard line. That was punted from the 31, so there's 19 yards. Plus, that's a 54-yard punt with no return.
Wow. Holy smokes. Chris, you ever kick anything that far? I mean, anything. A can, a shoe.
Kick.
No?
Boy.
Oh, kickball.
Kickball. Thank you, Ronnie.
Were you good?
Good.
Oh.
Maybe a semi-running clock. They start the clock before they start the fourth quarter and then each possession.
Ronnie letting us know that the clock is running a little extra. Maybe not a conventional running clock, but pretty close to it. El Reno sets up camp at their own 10-yard line. You know, Coach Beebe still protecting those yards.
Yeah. Clock continues. Good officiating there.
Good job tackle there. Big number 30. Mentioned him for the first time tonight. Rowan McComb, 5'9", 165 pounds, sophomore. Mama Maneka happy with that play.
He's a tough kid. He's a wrestler for the Blue Jays as well.
Yep, number 30 there.
Yeah. Good shot.
We'll be bringing you Blue Jay wrestling, Blue Jay basketball this winter as well. Looking forward to that. 2-yard pickup, second down and 8 from the 12-yard line. McComb trying to get 2 tackles in a row, and he does. That's a good old wrestling move there for you, Phil.
He wants to get himself more playing time, Christopher. He's out there playing with some reckless abandon. Of course, watched him in JV football. That's just how he plays. Fights through that stiff arm. Great job there.
Showing the emotion. That's awesome. Getting some love on the sideline as well. I've heard Officer Coach Beebe slaps him on the helmet. There you go.
You know, I got asked one time by the Guthrie legend, Holly Chappell. He said, Phil, if you were going in a dark alley, what position, and there were some mean characters down there, what position would you take with you? I said, I don't care about the position. I just want them all to be wrestlers. So I don't care. They can be a punter. If they're a wrestler, I'm taking them with me. Tough kids.
Yeah.
Tough kids. Good shot of the Blue Jay cheerleaders. Oh, boy. Here we go. Let the sideline shots begin.
On our PG show, reminder. Keep it clean, boys.
Keep it clean.
Coaches, watch this game film. Don't want any visits to the office for sideline antics. You keep it clean on between the lines. Keep it clean off the playing field as well.
Well, no up and downs, no extra up downs if you keep it clean.
Yeah, because that's on you guys, on them, not us.
Oh no, not our fault.
Reno gets up to about the 18-yard line, pick up about 6 yards. 4th down and 2. No Sean Silvas tonight on the sideline, so Phil
Was he
and I.
tuxedo tonight, maybe?
I don't think wrestlers wear tuxedos.
Well, not if they don't have to.
All-Americans and or national champions. El Reno will have the first down as they get out to the 25-yard line.
I'm talking about our very own UCO Bronco Hall of Famer Sean Silvas, two-time national champion. Should have been 3. Just this close.
There he is on.
What a handsome devil he is.
For our emotional stays here to see Sean tonight.
That's right. You know, we've talked about how kids many times that the nicest kids are the toughest kids.
Yeah, right.
Sean Silvas might be the nicest man I've ever met. True?
No, yeah.
I mean, if he's not, he's way up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
It could absolutely break you in half.
And then pray for you on Sunday.
Yeah, pray for you.
Yeah, he's the youth director at South Point Baptist Church. Him and his wife, Lindsay.
Yeah.
I think they said they're going to try to watch as much as possible tonight in Edmond.
Well, I don't want Sean to hear the nice things we're saying. Keep him on his feet.
Well, I think if more compliments, you throw him off.
Oh.
From you.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I like to say things and then say, he can't hear me, can he?
Yeah, no, you're real tough tonight.
Well, I'm not scared of Sean.
Yeah. Your fingers are crossed.
I ain't all it's crossed. I got everything crossed right now.
Penalty on El Reno makes it first down and 20. Little inside handoff, and Guthrie not fooled at all. I saw 27 in there, but there was one more Blue Jay there first. Was it Alfred Officer?
I think maybe
27. Okay, he was there first, so we'll give him full credit. Dominic Officer. So you had you had 2 officers on the play.
Anytime you got 2 officers around, things are going to be good.
Boy, that running back was in custody quickly.
I see what you did there. That's good, buddy. You know what? I'll buy you a soda pop on the way home.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Second down 20. Indians to throw. Tipped at the line of scrimmage. Blue Jay got in there, got a hand on the ball. Here's a flag.
Oh, boy.
That's going to go on Guthrie, and I think unsportsmanlike is coming up. I think I know who it was.
Come on, guys.
Unsportsmanlike on the Jays. That'll cost them 15 yards. Not sure if that's an automatic first down. If it's not automatic first down, it's going to be 3rd down and 5.
Get back in the huddle.
Connor Ace is going with the minus button on the scoreboard. He's now tired.
Oh, boy.
Connor Ace got a long day of Little League football tomorrow. The voice of Little J football at Gelsma Stadium take on the mighty Luther Lions tomorrow at Gelsma Stadium if you want to check out some Little League action.
Also, Connor Ace, the voice of Guthrie Bluejay junior high football. Getting it done.
Not an automatic first down. Out to the 30. 3rd down and 5. It's going to be 4th down and 5. Guthrie suffocates the running game again. Alfred Officer on the tackle, big number 7. Player of the week by North Church a couple weeks ago at John Marshall.
Alfred got that swagger you were talking earlier about. Coach Beebe said he'd be playing for a lot of people last year. He's a heck of a good player.
El Reno with another punt, this time from the 15-yard line. Carlock back at his 40. Another punt away from Carlock. El Reno.
I'm glad they punted it away. I don't want number 3 out on the field up by 49 with 6 minutes left.
I think surely there was no return if he were to touch it. Guthrie will work a lot to get this 6:10 off the clock, as they will have it at the 41-yard line.
Chris, I see some new numbers out there. In the backfield, I believe that's 31 in the backfield for the Blue Jays.
Mr. Muhammad, Quadri Muhammad. Get it out to the 44-yard line.
52 for the Blue Jays out there as well.
John Allen, 6'2", 200-pound junior. He's got a fan watching on this broadcast. Saw in the chat earlier. We talked about earlier Greg Stevenson coming back.
Yep.
He's in there at wide receiver for the Blue Jays. Amari Watson remains in the ballgame. He wears jersey number 10 right now in the slot receiver. Maddox Vaughn out there. Dalen Rice out there. Mentioned Muhammad, number 31. Far side receiver remains Colton Stevens. Maddox Vaughn, the halfback, jersey 17, as he moves from his running back spot.
We'll go against the Jays.
Good to see Yogi Creed still out there, number 50.
Need Yogi to get as many snaps as he can. 69.
Sir
Cruz.
William Morgan, sophomore offensive lineman, number 69. Vincent, 6 foot, 230-pound junior in there. Looking for the big guy behind them. 52 and 76. 52, and we mentioned John Allen earlier. 76 is John Junkersfield, excuse me. Second down. Toss. Muhammad. Hold on to the football. Hold on. Reno trying to strip it away. Third down upcoming. Stay tuned. Terra Insure Group post-game show. We'll have our North Church player of the game. We'll talk with Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe. We'll have the Black Oak Alliance highlights of the game, as well as some scores around the state of Oklahoma, brought to you by South Point Baptist Church. All coming up in the TIGOK.com post-game show.
Bunch of highlights tonight.
Third down, 13. Reno almost jumped off all sides. Remember, I projected the game to be over at 9:10. Phil went with 9:08.
It's 8:59.
I think we're both going to be wrong.
But I'll be closer.
You still went over.
It don't matter.
It does on TV.
Well, we're not on TV. We're on live stream.
But it's on TV screens.
Is that the same thing, Ronnie?
Absolutely the same thing.
Dadgummit. Phil loses again.
For the Jays. Both teams just done a good job of keeping it clean.
Yep.
Had a couple of penalties, but nothing outlandish. Guthrie, 14 points in the first quarter, 21 in the third.
Another great punt.
14 in the third.
Shemini.
Okay, the ball was at the 37, so there's 13 yards. This was going to be down at the 17, so 33 plus 13, 46 yards. Well, his average is going down.
Well,
after the 54-yarder earlier.
Still pretty darn good. You said 47?
17-33. That was a 46-yard punt.
46.
Well, yeah, that's what Ronnie says from the line of scrimmage. Yeah, the punter's back at, 10, 11 yards? That part doesn't count. I've asked that question. It should count. You would think. So it's actually kicking it further than that, but just being recorded as that. Break it all down here. First down for the Indians. Trying to get the edge. Not going to get there.
Keeping that clock running, even though the young man made it out of bounds.
That really hurts our chances of.
Yeah, no,
Is it? We're going to put an asterisk next to this one?
Well, no, I mean, I win.
Oh.
I need a victory anywhere I can get it, Chris.
You know, a year ago, Phil, it was all about the shutouts. Tonight, if this score holds, it'll be Guthrie's first shutout of the season.
Yep. One in a row. You got to be one in a row before you can be two in a row, Chris.
Got a good chance of making it 2 in a row next week, Thursday night against Western Heights. Maybe 1, perhaps 2 plays left in this one.
Get in, get it out of here. I don't think we've had any injuries tonight, knock on wood. Shouldn't be too much going on these last couple of plays, so Don't see any other kiddos out there on defense, new kids.
Certainly think we can get probably 2 more plays without Guthrie taking it offensively. Catch out of bounds. They'll probably stop the clock here. No, they're going to keep. Yeah, they're going to stop it here.
Still going.
Still running. Now they stop it. 48 seconds at the 30-yard line. That's a first down. So probably 1 more play here the Indians could take. Guthrie coaching staff from the press box level making their way down onto the field. Final play. Spotlight play here. Myers, number 21. He's had a good senior campaign as well. Could be the final play. El Reno's at the line of scrimmage, but don't appear to be in a hurry to get this one off, and they will not snap the football, and Guthrie will win it here tonight by a final score of 49-0. And there goes Myers and the Jays to shake hands with El Reno. The Guthrie band strikes up tonight. They were busy as well with all those touchdowns tonight. Guthrie wins it 49-0. Take a timeout, come back, get set for the Terry Insure Group post-game show. This is Guthrie Bluejay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Are you ready to secure your legacy? At Black Oak Alliance, we understand that your hard work has built a future for yourself and your family. Our team of expert advisors is here to guide you through estate planning, helping you protect your assets, minimize taxes, and ensure your family's financial security. Black Oak Alliance has the experience and expertise to tailor a plan just for you. Schedule a no-cost consultation today. Visit us online at blackoakalliance.com or 405-724-6328. Black Oak Alliance, protecting your...
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, the evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. You lost out there and you're all alone. Life is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years.
I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin. That's where the golden tenders come from. Marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. Then we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back. It is the Terry Insure Group post-game show. Blue Jays with the shutout tonight, 49-0. Blue Jays 3-0 in district play. Looking to go 4-0 next week when they host the Western Heights Jets on Thursday night. Mark that on your calendars. Make sure you got it down Thursday night. Guthrie and Western Heights. Tonight, Guthrie wins at 49-0. Really put this one away early, both offensively and defensively. Got it done tonight. Time now for the Guthrie Norchurch player of the game. And Phil, there were a lot of opportunities to go with on offense and defense tonight. But when you pitch a shutout, you got to go on defense. And Norchurch Guthrie planning to visit them soon. Let them know you're coming, and they can try to have you a free gift ready when you arrive. With that, we'll bring in our player of the game, number 15, Caden White for the Blue Jays. And Caden, first off, congratulations on the victory tonight. Talk about the performance here tonight by your defense. You throw the shutout for the first time this year.
Well, we've been practicing to get for El Reno since spring ball.
Yeah.
And this game meant a lot to Coach Beebe, so we really just came out here and wanted to stand on what we're known for. Stopping the run. They wanted to run the ball. We stand on trying to stop the run, and that's exactly what we did.
Caden had a great ball game on the defensive side of the field, but talk to me about the big hit, forcing the fumble, come out the second half. El Reno comes out, forces the first punt of the night for the Blue Jays. Punt the ball away. You come down, lay the wood to this kid. Get the balls cut loose. Blue Jays recover, score again. That was lights out.
Yeah, they're really lazy special team wise, so I took the opportunity. We really had to get our offense going for the second half because they were kind of slowing down. So I took the opportunity on the punt, ran down the field, and just hesitated a little bit and then just smoked him when he touched the ball.
Okay, you moved away for a little bit, came back here your senior year. Just talk about the process of playing with your teammates and your buddies that you grew up with here in your senior campaign.
It was, I played with a lot of these boys second and third grade, and then moved to Tulsa. And then coming back, it feels like I still have the same chemistry with the boys. I haven't really lost anything. When we hang out, it's a group setting. We don't leave anybody out. So we kind of have that team bonding, so we kind of know what's going on.
Caden, last question I got for you. I saw you order a pizza this week. It was a big pizza. But what I couldn't take my eyes off of was that fabulous crop top shirt you had on.
Oh, my.
Talk to me about the crop top.
Yeah, live TV, you went there.
Talk to me about the crop top.
Okay, I had to show the love to my mom who drove from Texas. I came to pick her up after she was hanging out with some friends.
Yeah.
She didn't have a ride.
Yeah.
I didn't have a shirt. I saw everybody in the brewery. Had to take my chance and go in there and say hi to everyone.
Yeah, well, you know what? Anytime you did something for your mama, it's the right move. Good job, my friend.
And just so the disclaimer, it is a family-friendly restaurant there, too, not necessarily a brewery. So let's go ahead and get that out of the way here. But, Katie, I want to throw one more thing. You play that linebacker spot. What's it like playing alongside Kellen Herzl? You guys have been on so many plays, but what's it like playing with Kellen Herzl?
Kellen, he's a really good leader. He kind of helped me. He helped me learn the defense, and from there, he gets the calls from BB. I get the strength call, and then we just play football.
Kaden, congratulations on the victory. Have a great week of practice, and we'll see you Thursday night inside Jelsma Stadium.
Yes, sir.
Good job, buddy.
Thank you. Caden White, tonight's Norchurch player of the game. Hopefully Mama White kept on the post-game show. And better hit that mute button as Guthrie wins it tonight by a score of 49-0. Caden White's teammates there to cheer him on. So I don't know if we need to get a break now or we're going to get Coach Beebe now. And I think we'll probably get a timeout, make sure we get everything lined up perfect. When we come back, we'll talk with Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe. Jays win at 49-0. This is a Terra Insure Group post-game show.
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Linux products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air, it's our pleasure to serve.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma Streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
The rights to this broadcast have been granted by Guthrie Public Schools. Any rebroadcast or republication of the programming without the written consent of Guthrie Public Schools is strictly prohibited. Welcome back inside the Terry Insure Group postgame show. Blue Jays successful on the road tonight with the shutout, 49-0 over the El Reno Indians. Jays stay perfect in 5A2 action. They'll look to stay perfect next week when they take on Western Heights. Again, mark that on your calendars, a Thursday night game, fall break in Guthrie. Time now for our postgame interview with Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe. We bring in the head coach. And, Coach, one of our keys to the game for the Blue Jays was to set the tone early. You guys were heavy favorites tonight, and, boy, did you ever set that tone offensively and defensively.
Similar to some of those Piedmont teams we played, and in the offense they want is an offensive attrition. They want to possess the ball, they want to get 3 yards, they want to get first downs, keep your offense on the sideline. And if you can get 7 or 10 or 14 points early in the game, it kind of changes what they want to do based on how they run their offense. So we talked all week about getting a fast start. I even considered taking the football first, but I can't do that when we win a toss. I also told the boys, this is a battle of wills, because we pride ourselves on running the ball and stopping the run, and they pride themselves on running the ball. And preparation for this game, Coach Young was our scout team quarterback, and then our scout team did a great job. It's hard to simulate this stuff in practice, with 3 days. So a lot of credit goes everywhere. Coach Wood's defensive line tonight, Coach Smith's defensive ends, Coach Stone's DBs, and then we got some really good play out of our inside linebackers. So.
Coach, one thing that I really like tonight, this is, I think, the cleanest ball game we've played all year on both sides of the ball. Talk about that preparation, the discipline for the kids to do the right things. Had a few penalties, but been much cleaner than what we've seen, and no turnovers, most importantly.
Yeah, I'd like to think it's the bear crawls I make them do to get penalties, but the official came over to me at the end of the second quarter and said, Coach, this is the best as far as attitudes and on-field play game that they'd officiated all year long. As far as, hats off to Coach Cook and his staff. They're, without the services of their starting quarterback, they were a little shorthanded, kind of implementing some new schemes for the guys they got now. And, they get those kids kind of built up a little bit. They got winnable games. They'll be hard-fought games, but they got winnable games ahead of them. But, our kids came over with, it's a business trip. It's a tough environment. We need 15 district points. We need to get out healthy. We need to get back to Guthrie. So that was kind of the mindset we had. And then I think our first 5 drives resulted in touchdowns. Yep. Ran the ball well, blocked good up front, threw some short game, that turned into first downs or long runs. So, and then special teams-wise, I think we had the best coverage in our special teams that we've had so far this year. Coach Young keeps working on that.
Coach, I want to go back to, you mentioned it a second ago, Guthrie up top 28-0, and then El Reno punts the football away. You guys get the football with 2:28 on your own 35-yard line. 7-play drive, and I don't know if it was 7 passes or 6 passes out of 7 plays, but what a drive that was. Dalen Rice really hitting wide open receivers, and then Plagg, that ball that you'll see on game film was just spot on. It looked like a Saturday afternoon throw that you watch on TV from Dalen tonight.
Yeah, everybody's got to remember, it's a brand new secondary, brand new set of receivers. Jace played last year, and now he's our primary. And that's something that offensive staff has dedicated a lot of time to is trying to create situations where we can get the ball out quick to those guys in a little bit of space, maybe 5 yards, maybe 7 yards. We may break one, maybe able to get out of bounds. And I know what the score was, but that 2-minute offense before halftime may pay dividends down the road in a tighter ball game.
You know, Coach, you talked about Jason, and his role really becoming that primary target. But he does so many other things, too. He runs great routes, has great hands. Made one of the best catches I've ever seen last week with that body control he showed over where the ball was thrown perfectly to the pylon, and he went back and got it. I mean, it was a fabulous catch. But he plays great special teams. You can tell he's a leader. He just does it all.
He absolutely. You know, he covers on kickoff. You know, he blocks well on the perimeter in the run game. He's a super kid for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Coach, short week, Western Heights on Thursday. You got to take care of business, and you got to take care of that game counts as much as this game does when it comes to hosting a first-round playoff game.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll get our prep done for them in the morning. We'll let the boys rest. Get back to work on Monday. You know, and then Altus behind them, and then Carl Alberton Lawton. So, a lot of work to be done. I think we continue to improve as a ball club, get more confident as we get more reps and our preparation gets better. So we're just super proud of all the football coaches and all the players tonight.
Hey, Coach, what about those softball players and softball coaches going to another state tournament?
Yeah, Coach T, I'm pulling for those girls for sure. I think they start on Thursday.
Yep.
Yeah. I think I start on Thursday. So, yeah, we're football team's definitely wanting them girls to bring back some gold.
Coach, Absolutely. It's always good to get a win, but it's even better when it's a shutout. Congratulations.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Coach.
I appreciate the fans, and I appreciate Coach Blackburn coming over with that band. It means a lot to our coaches and our kids and our fans also. So, fellas, we appreciate you. We'll see you next week.
Have a safe trip, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Coach of the Blue Jays, Coach Kelly Beebe, getting his 80th victory for the Blue Jays in his career.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that as well. Jays win at final score 49-0. Take a timeout, come back with a whole lot more on the Terry and Shore Group post-game show.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Countless people in the community that have been coming to Strive as clients are seeing real changes in their lives for the better.
We're all about getting to the root cause of your health issues. We're proactive instead of reactive. We have weight loss medications like semaglutide, tirzepatide, and lipomino skinny shots, IV hydration, infrared saunas, cold plunge, 4D massage chairs, and our newest technologies, the M-Cella chair for urinary incontinence and M-Sculpt Neo body contouring increases muscle by 25% and decreases fat by 30%. Check us out at strivewellnesslounge.com.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with a unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back. Terra Insure Group post-game show here on GMP TV. Guthrie 4-2 on the season. El Reno falls to 2-4 on the year. Terra Insure Group, independent insurance agency, which means they represent many carriers for your insurance needs as opposed to a single one-size-fits-all insurer. TIGOK.com is the website. 622 South Division. Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes will take care of you and whatever needs you need, including all this equipment and a whole bunch of other stuff for our broadcast here tonight. Jays had no issues with El Reno. Final score 49-0. Guthrie, 14 points in the first quarter, 21 points in the second quarter, 14 points in the third quarter, and really moved the clock in the fourth quarter as Guthrie has no issues with El Reno. El Reno limited first downs, several punts tonight. Do not get anything on the into the end zone. Coach mentioned El Reno battling a little bit of an injury issue as well, but Guthrie comes in and takes care of business. Exactly what one of our keys to victory, set the tone, and they did that. Guthrie wins it 49-0. Don't go away. We still have the highlights of the night. Those are brought to you by Black Oak Alliance. We'll take a look at some scores from around the state of Oklahoma. This is the Terra Insure Group post-game show.
Founded in 2009, Terra Insure Group exists to serve the residents of Guthrie and the surrounding communities by delivering quality insurance coverage at the fairest possible rate. TIG isn't captive to one single carrier. The staff at Terra Insure Group, Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, Lisa Engel, Sarah Bowling, and Libby Wano, offer over 100 years of combined insurance experience. Call 405-293-4880 or visit them online at tigok.com.
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Bluejays student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC. At Mosquito Pest Authority, our job is to keep you pest-free. Our signature mosquito control service and pest-proof barrier 360 service ensures that you aren't bothered by mosquitoes outside or pests inside. That's right, 2 brands, 2 services, only 1 visit needed. Don't believe us? We guarantee it, or we'll come back at no charge to you. No mosquitoes, no pests, no contracts, guaranteed. Call Ronnie and Sarah Phillips today at 405-916-0471. Go Blue Jays!
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. You're lost out there and you're all alone. A light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
Exxon was founded by 2 combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Linux products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air, it's our pleasure to serve.
Welcome back, El Reno, Oklahoma. Memorial Stadium. Blue Jays come in, make a statement over the El Reno Indians. Final score 49-0. One of our keys for El Reno was to run the football, and just that's what they had to do, and unable to do it against a good Guthrie team tonight. We're going to look at some scores around the state of Oklahoma, but if you ever check out the high school huddle, and I know you do, it's our Wednesday night show every Wednesday night, 6 o'clock on our sister's channel, Second Banana Media. If you haven't already subscribed and be sure to do that. But every week we have our top 10 games of the week across the state of Oklahoma. And it is looking like Phil Nichols for the first time in a long time.
Not that long.
It's been years.
Yeah.
It could be a perfect 10-0.
I mean, oh, don't say that.
10-0
I'm a
Phil.
little sick to my tummy.
It's not confirmed yet.
Yeah, I gotta.
It's right here.
So
30, oh boy, he's got it up on the team. I really need. I never wanted to find myself in this situation. I need Deer Creek to win.
Wow, that's how desperate Phil is.
Deer Creek to
Take a look
win.
at some scores real quick, and we're going to take one more timeout and come back with the highlights. But Union beats Norman North tonight. Owasso shutting out Westmore. Ed Memorial shuts out UConn 38-0. Bixby takes it to Ed North 71-24. Deer Creek and Moore still playing. Deer Creek leads it right now 30-20. Jinx, no issues with Mustang, and Broken Arrow is beating Edmond Santa Fe 27-17. So if the score's in it like they will, Norman North and Edmond Santa Fe still winless in the 2024 season. Class 5A football, let's check up real quickly on Bishop McGinnis and Midwest City. Right now, Midwest City leads that game 14-11.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. I don't know how much time's left. I can't see that, but not a lot of offensive firepower tonight on either side of the ball. Boy, that'd be a bad loss for McGinnis.
Yeah, T-Fred is nervous right now in OKC. Take our final timeout. When we come back, highlights of the game brought to you by Black Oak Alliance. This is a Terra Insure Group post-game show.
At Hayes Funeral Home, we take great pride in caring for our families and community and have committed to providing you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. Honoring your loved one is our top priority, and part of that is assisting you to help deal with the grief during difficult times. Everyone's needs are different, and for that reason, families can entrust their loved ones' wishes to our family. We have a wide range of resources to support you not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. Visit them online today at hayesfh.com.
Final thoughts from the stadium are ahead on the Terra Insure Group postgame show.
When garage door problems occur, don't call a kind of service company or maybe a repair guy. Call Paul Creed at A-Team Overhead Door. Paul owns and operates his company and has over 15 years of experience in residential and commercial overhead door service. Paul provides all garage door services from repairs to installations. With free estimates, Paul will work with you to decide the best possible solution for your garage door or opener problems. Call A-Team Overhead Door today, 405-642-7065.
Founded in 2009, Terra Insure Group exists to serve the residents of Guthrie and the surrounding communities by delivering quality insurance coverage at the fairest possible rate. TIG isn't captive to one single carrier. The staff at Terra Insure Group, Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, Lisa Engel, Sarah Bowling, and Libby Wano, offer over 100 years of combined insurance experience. Call 405-293-4880 or visit them online at tigok.com.
Welcome back. Final time here tonight. Terra Insure Group post-game show. Jays win at 49-0. Time now to look at the Black Oak Alliance highlights of the game, and we'll get those queued up here in just one brief second. I think we may have lost that. So I'll tell you what, we'll probably...
There's a bunch of them.
There was a bunch of them, and we will upload those like we know every week, and so you'll be able to check those out on YouTube. So we'll have those highlights for you sometime, hopefully this weekend, when they are wanting us to get out of here, and we will get out of here as well, as Jays win at final score 49-0. Big thank you to all of our great sponsors up and down the list. Big thank you to all of our great viewers out there as well. Congratulations, Caden White, North Church Player of the Game. Our next broadcast 1 week from tonight, when the Guthrie Bluejays entertain it's on the first page there, Ronnie, entertain the Western Heights Jets on Thursday night. First meeting with the Jets since 2021. That's Thursday, October 17th. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. Our pregame show begins at 6:30 from Jelsma Stadium. For Sarah Phillips, Kel Evans, Lance Evans, Connor Phillips, Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, I'm Chris Evans. We'll talk to you next week on Thursday night. Until then, have a great weekend and go Blue Jays.
Guthrie Football 2024 is brought to you by Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma and you. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. North Church Guthrie, you matter. John Vance Auto Group, where it's comfortable to buy a car. Golden Chick, the original and still the best. Mercy Hospital, your life is our life's work. South Point Baptist Church, welcome home. F&M Bank, a neighbor you can count on. S&T Oilfield Services, Joshua 2415. Integrity Heat and Air, we work with integrity. Strive Wellness Lounge, health therapy. The Black Oak Alliance, protecting your legacy. Guthrie Bluejay Football is also brought to you by Interbank, A-Team Overhead Door, Hayes Tree Service, Guthrie Tag Agency, Hayes Funeral Home, Sonic I-35 and Highway 33, Mosquito Authority, Reese Appliance Repair, Exxon, and Merritt Roberts Farm Bureau, Oklahoma. You've been watching Guthrie Bluejay Football, home of the 4-time state champions. Until next time, Go Blue Jays!